So when we arrived there's the lock. The smallest sets of gates in the canal are going to be closed at the stern of our ship.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are not at the Panama Canal yet. We are not at the Panama Canal yet, but we are somewhere in Panama, I think. I just came on to go live because, one, to give you kind of a tour, another tour of the ship, but we are at okay, so there are 3 bridges that you go under. A 4th one is being built, or in design. But right now there are 3, and we we are getting ready to go under the first bridge. I'll give you a peek right here. You see the viewing area down there. Oh, I'm jealous. I was down there, but they had that roped off, and now it's open. That's a nice viewing area. But I am going to go upstairs. I have reserved seating. Not really. Good morning. Went to grab some breakfast. Really want to see if I could get a GoPro attachment so I could attach my GoPro to the ledge like I saw somebody do. I didn't think of that in advance, but the Pixels place is closed. But almost upstairs so you can see. Right now we are just surrounded on one side by jungle and another side by commercial areas. And as you can see, everyone is around the glass, but that's one of our total of 25 kids on the ship. There's only 25 kids on this ship. So let me go put this plate down, give you a better view. That's what I'm gonna be doing right there with that guy with the red shirt on the left, holding the GoPro up because the selfie stick does not go that high. But anyway, got my blue chair and I already reserved my spot. And let me see, is GoPro still going? Yeah, so I'm recording the bridge. So when I actually make the video for this trip, or this segment of the trip, I'll be able to speed this up and you'll see it in fast time, because right now obviously we're going super slow. I don't even think we're going 5 miles per hour, but let's see if I can hold this up where you can see it.
Okay, so partial transit. Yeah.
All the way up, right?
All the way up.
All the way up.
And then you work in Alaska then?
Yes.
Wow.
For us, we would go to Alaska. It's like lucky because it's really Carnival only one of the ships going there.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to take a pause and see, are you all seeing this blurry or are you seeing a clear view? This is just a sneak peek. I'm going to go live again later, so glad you were up. But let me see. Is everyone seeing this clear or is it blurry? That's the thing I always worry about because I'm on the ship's Wi-Fi right now. And oh, thank you so much, Miss Karina. Thank you. All right, so let me just get a spot where you can see it a little better. Actually, the side of the ship, because they don't have this glass here in the way, is actually a better view.
One of our groups last time we did a hike in the rain. I want to see the eye. The railroad was up to Utah. Took that and like that. Pretty close.
Is that the entrance to the locks?
Yeah.
Yay! I wasn't sure if I was gonna be here. Okay. So I was not expecting to be here. I thought it was gonna be another hour, but what we see in front of us is the actual entrance to the locks. And there's another ship that's in it. Look at you. Yay, she got a close-up view. I don't know if I can zoom in right now. I'll try. Does it work? I can. Alrighty. Does it feel like we're going backwards? We just sitting still, maybe? Yeah. All right, we are sitting still, but yeah, that is the. Let me see. Is that better? It looks foggy from my angle. But yeah, that is the entrance to the first locks. I just came to see the bridge. Didn't know the locks was gonna be here. For future reference, I'm gonna get one of those things right there where he set the camera on the edge.
Yeah, when it gripped it.
Yeah, he gripped. There's a grip. I didn't think ahead about that. Let me see if I can get you a better view from the side. So again, sneak peek at Carnival Spirit. This is the track, and remember they just did a rehab, dry dock, whatever it's called. What is this thing doing? Zoom out. Zoom out. No. Sorry. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, they just did a dry dock. So, hey, good morning. Where's Miss Shayla? She on the other side? Okay, I'll see her in a sec. And as you can see, there's lots of viewing areas. I thought about going over there because it's pretty cool, but I wish that was at the very front of the ship. So they got this big old thing in the way here. And where I was standing right there, this is where the guy is giving a talk, the speaker over here. So you can't really hear over there. But let me see if they'll let me sneak in for a second and get a good view. Thank y'all.
Right over her head. I did the same thing. You're good.
You don't have to bend.
You don't have to bend down. I'm super tall.
I'm not. And I'm sure
It's perfect.
Yeah. You'd be a star.
See? So if you come on this ship, for future reference, get up early and go down there, because I think that's probably the best spot, right?
Oh, definitely. They got
But
up before we thought about it.
They were up at 5.
Yeah.
I thought about it. I'm like, I bet you people gonna be out here spending the night, and then I'm gonna get up and it's gonna be so crowded when I come. I ain't gonna be able to sit nowhere.
Well, your feet would be tired from just standing there.
Yeah.
For 12
That's
hours
true.
while they go through.
And someone said, someone got here before me. She said that a whole bunch of people had put chairs down there, and they came and told them no chairs are allowed. So they made them take them out. But then there's still a few chairs down there, and she said she thinks that what happened was there's a few people who said they can't stand, so they made accommodations for those people. But yeah, so I think that's smart. You can get more people down there without the chairs, but it is a long process.
We were going to sing, getting over the chairs. Probably a safety hazard. We can swim to shore.
Maybe you can.
I know, right?
I'll drag you along.
I'm
I've
gonna
taken
need,
life savings a couple of times.
I'm gonna need
Oh,
that
you
bed
got-
frame
you'll let me
rose
stand
head
by
on
you.
Titanic. Yeah. That's too far for me to swim. trying to see what kind of ship it is. It doesn't look like a Carnival. It doesn't have the whale tail.
They said something about the Norwegian Encore, and isn't that the one?
Oh
right next
yeah,
to
it was next to.
Carnival?
Yeah.
No, there's two of them. One.
Okay, so that's Norwegian Encore.
And I would understand we're small enough we're going to go through the original.
Oh, okay. That's what
Is what I've understood.
Oh, he just, all I heard him say was whatever, watch for the red light, green light over the post, and that's the one.
Oh, then there should be a split up here. Or did we already pass the split? I'm gonna go see from the other side. So there's two different locks. The other one is actually locked, right? I wasn't sure.
They're
But
both locks.
they're both locked. Okay, so this is the one on the left coming from the Caribbean Sea. This is the one on the left, and it is the original one, and only small ships can go. And then as the ships got bigger and bigger and bigger, they decided that they're going to make another set of locks because those bigger ships cannot go through these small locks. And they called those, I paid attention in the seminar, y'all. They called the bigger ships Panamax, as in Panama, and the maximum that can go through Panama. So Panamax ships or something like, I don't know, a Carnival Jubilee or Celebration or something would have to go to the other side, and it should be over to the right. But I don't know if the entrance is at the same spot.
What it says.
Yeah, I'll see if I can.
So I'm gonna go over to the other side. Thank y'all. And see if I see the other entrance. It could have been anywhere though, so I don't know if it's gonna start exactly the same spot. But this is a view. Oops.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
You're fine. View of the Lido deck. Yep. And my eggs are getting cold, but it's okay. I don't mind eating cold eggs. I was not even excited about Panama Canal. I was excited about Cartagena, Colombia, and that. Y'all, that made me excited. And these people on this ship that made me excited about the Panama Canal. Oh, there's the other entrance. Oh, wow. What a treat. This lady is looking at me like, what is wrong with this child? So,
Take pictures every day in this room.
yeah, they talked about it at the seminar.
Two sets of locks right here.
Yep,
Well, that's cool.
This is the new ones on this side. These
This
are
is the new
old
one
ones.
over here. That's the old.
And the new ones are for the bigger ships.
Yes,
And the old
thank
ones
you.
are for the smaller ships.
Thank you. But I
You
didn't.
just said that.
No, but well, thank you for.
I'll add one to it. So the smaller ones, like this ship, go to the one on the left where we're going.
No,
On the
no,
right.
we're going
On the right? Oh, they
That's
no,
the
they
big
said
one.
the
That's for the
smaller
big
one.
ships.
That's for the big
Okay, they said it different on the thing. But anyway, there's two different ones. So the
Right.
older one is the one we're going through because we're a
Right,
smaller
on the
ship.
right.
Correct.
But the bigger ships, they call them Panamax
Okay.
because
Right.
they're the maximum that can go through Panama.
Right.
Maximum
See, that
size.
was that ship that was next to us the other day.
Yes,
that
yep,
was
Norwegian
massive.
Encore, yep.
That's it. So that's the big.
Now, how did you know? They had binoculars over there. How did you
My
know?
phone can zoom.
Oh, you zoomed in? Okay.
My phone can zoom.
All right, so I thought
to know.
that I thought that this was just the bridge, but apparently I was wrong. This is the when you see if you come on this kind of cruise, when you see this first bridge, you know you're getting close to the entrance of the locks. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Tanya, I'm gonna delete that comment. If you have anything like that again, we're going to have to boot you from the channel. Yeah. There are lots of things happening all over the world every day, and this channel here is just about sharing our experiences and positivity. We don't want any fear mongering or things like that. We have to be safe no matter where we're at, whether we're in Atlanta or Cartagena or Paris, France, wherever. We always have to keep safety in mind, but we don't want to fear monger. I'm not in the way, am I?
See this Encore.
No, hold it up. Let me get it.
Oh,
Norwegian Encore. Boom, bam.
see how I zoomed in there?
Yep.
I zoomed into it to show her that was the ship next to us.
Yeah, this is my friend, Miss Zena. She taught me how to play Rama Cube.
Yeah.
Am I saying it right?
I don't know. That's it. Rama Cube. That's close enough.
But it's kind of like gin rummy, but with little towels. And whenever I get a break from all this having fun and editing YouTube videos, I'm gonna actually sit down and play it.
Yeah, because we play it every day.
Oh
Let's see,
wow.
do I have a picture of it so I can see the name of it?
Okay, we're moving a little forward. Why does it look like we're turning to
moving
the
now.
right? Oh, we are
See
turning
how
to the
you
right.
I see it now.
Judge that. And
So the encore is going through the
big side.
big side. Okay.
There you go. Rummy Cube.
Rummy Cube. Yes. And I know how to play and I'm ready to kick some butt.
Yeah, exactly.
I just got to sit my butt down one day and actually do it. Not too much traffic on this bridge, but every now and then I see vehicles going across. Yeah.
Now that you mention it.
Well, I mentioned it because I saw it. Yeah. Okay, so when we were in the seminar, the way he had the map turned, it looked like we were going to go to the left and go to those locks, but we are actually going to the right, as Miss Zena corrected me. And you can see the ship is actually turning that way right now. Yeah, if I ever take this cruise again, I'm going to come early and I'm going to go stand down there.
Well, I was there earlier.
You were?
And people had chairs, and it's a yellow sign that says
No chairs.
So the people came out and said they couldn't have the chairs. So people were making a big stink about it, and they made everybody just leave.
Oh.
So then some people in the white shirts came out and I guess assessed the situation, and they're all standing, but a few older people that can't stand. There's only a few chairs because it was interfering with the navigation or something. I guess those metal chairs.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, because they're right above the bridge.
Because they had them they were lined all the way around. I didn't need a chair. I was just standing, but everybody that was out there was in a chair. When he clearly said no chairs.
Yeah. All right, we're going to listen to him for a second. I'm going to go turn my GoPro off because it's probably burning up, and I'll be back over here for a better view, but we'll listen to what he's saying.
And these men are charged of conviction, the kingdom to the
Good morning.
He just got so, did you miss that? The guy that's going to drive the ship through just got on the ship off that thing. The pilot
That's why we were stopped. The
yes,
guy who's...
get him on.
They said earlier that the pilot was on, so this is a different pilot.
So he just said he just got on.
Okay, I was trying to hear him,
Right.
but I was walking, so I came back.
Now that's why we're moving.
Okay, now another
Because
ship
the
is coming
actual
over here
captain
now.
does not steer the ship.
Right. Somebody else is pulling up too. I am not over the water, so even if I drop my phone, it's just gonna go either right here where my toes are or to the next level down, not in the water. I'm probably about 10 feet from the edge of the water. So yeah, that's something they told us in the seminar is, hold this for me, please, while I run and turn my GoPro off, and I'll be right back.
Okay, thanks. Is it still running? Okay.
Now, when we entered the lock, they closed the walls that
She doing a little vlog.
Yes, she lives on the ship.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do that.
I don't want to do vlogs. I don't mind doing the ship things, but I don't want to do vlogs.
on the
It's work. I don't want to work. Not now.
and here along over the Pacific side, we
So I
have
got
the
two more
large
grandkids
gate
and all
club.
that.
We have a 22 feet high at the Pacific side. So
Now I see the cars go.
now, closer towards the rock.
I'm sitting here listening, talking about this bridge.
And our tank that has just left
The
on
bridge.
back to sea level, and when we pass our vessel on the port side, and she's headed towards the breakwater. So, the reason why we can transfer all this water so rapidly when we are inside the rock, because inside the rock wall, we have tunnels that are 18 feet in diameter. They are the same size as the New York subway, built by the same engineers. So from the control house, they activate the motor that operates the valves, and the water goes down through these tunnels, and also goes through 21 lateral conversion. That's the reason why when we are inside the lock chambers, you will notice the turbines of the water rising from underneath the ship at a rate of about 3 minutes gallons a minute. No pumping whatsoever throughout the operation of Panama Canal. Now, one of the first major equipment changes in the organization was the replacement of the original those were built on GE and operated for 50 years in the Panama Canal. The new ones that we now have in operation, those were built by the Mitsubishi company in Japan. Each one weighs 55 tons, and each cable has a tension of 35 tons along off the ship.
You gonna put your phone in there?
Now, not just the field of locomotive,
We still zoomed in on
and the size.
Alright, I'm about to put my phone on the stand, so I don't have to hold it.
Medium size, 6 locomotives per cable, and a smaller vessel requires 4 locomotives, 4 cables of 8 cables placed on the ship. Now, the only way that we can synchronize the operation between all the vehicle locomotives on the vessel is done by radio.
That's what blew my mind when I woke up and I saw all those dudes. I'm like, oh, everybody in queue for their time slot.
Oh yeah.
Going locomotive operators when cables need to be adjusted or slacked.
Sorry, your phone's shaky. I gotta tighten this up.
Breaker position or a towing position. All instructions are given from the pilots on the bridge.
So this is what she's talking about. When we first came out, so we can zoom in, there's a whole bunch of ships out there waiting on their turn to go through the locks. A whole bunch. You'll see it better on the GoPro when I actually make the video because we're kind of far away from it now. But I think he said 35 ships go through a day. Yes.
He said that.
All right, I'm gonna set this here.
Ooh, I'm gonna get my picture with the bridge.
Do you want me to take your picture? Let me take it for you. Oh, you?
I've learned how to do that
Look
without
at
doing
you.
a selfie so that it can actually be the picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, teach me something.
What? I'm looking too, girl.
Oh, she's doing it with the
And I just go
You are something.
so it's not because when you take a selfie,
Yes.
stuff is backwards.
Right.
So then maybe why that guy's stuff was transposed because he was doing a selfie. The presentation.
Oh, in the seminar?
Instead of left,
Yeah.
that may have been why because
Yeah.
he was doing it facing him.
Okay, I learned something
Right, and so when you do it that way, my niece taught me that because she takes a picture of everything.
Well, yeah, these
I
younger
just
boys,
turned
they
around.
Yeah.
all about the picture.
new. We finna catch up with him. We finna learn.
And I got so comfortable with doing it.
Yeah.
I know how to do it position.
Okay, I'm gonna practice.
Not long after I watched her first video, I saw, I can't remember her name, I wrote it down. Woman was probably about my age. It was so funny because it was like she was talking to her relatives, telling them, teaching them new lingo. You know, we got to be able to keep up with the kids because they telling stuff we don't know what they saying. We gotta, and so she started teaching them the new terminology, and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know half of that. Go figure.
Oh, we're under the bridge. I didn't even realize it. Ah.
Yes, we were moving so slow. Now we sped up a little bit.
That's what this one is? The Bridge of the Americas. No. This is the first bridge. We just don't know which one it is.
That's the old one.
If you know what they call it. What happened?
No, I thought I was in front of your camera.
More than
No, it's
one,
facing
it
me.
was the same type of architecture. I guess that's why I got confused. They
Oh.
look almost the same.
Yeah, we just went under it. Woo.
I love suspension. it's not as.
Let me turn it around. This should look
Now, have
better.
you been to the Bay Area? Yeah. Been under the Golden Gate Bridge?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Oh, California. Okay.
Look at
Well-
these gray clouds. Oh my God. It looked like it's gonna storm.
90%
It better not.
chance it'll be foggy. Yes. we live.
I am glad this.
Alameda for a while.
Oh yeah, but we're in the dry season, so
I'm an Air Force brat, so I was
And
born.
he did 2 seasons, wet and dry.
yeah, we're in dry. But he said we're in the dry season, so
Right.
When the Navy
I don't
was
think it's
in
gonna
the Bay
rain.
Area.
Yeah, because I said now it's been torn down. The Air
Yeah.
Force Base. It's
I put this on the. Oh my gosh, this feels surreal. So when you're not looking at the locks, like I'm just looking at the camera, it feels like we're floating.
Exactly.
Wow, and all of that's just jungle out there,
Yeah. They need the jungle for the rain.
right? The jungle draws the rain in, and they need all that extra water coming in all the time because of how much water has to be replenished in the locks.
Because it's fresh water.
Fresh
And then
water.
they use so many thousands, millions, whatever,
Mhm, gallons, yeah.
every time a ship goes through.
Which is weird because you'd think they'd just be recycling it, like pouring out of one cup and into another, but I guess some of it gets
I
lost in
guess
the process.
The first and last lock is where they lose it.
Okay, so I put this on the stand to go eat, and I still ain't ate, so I'm gonna leave that right there.
Her food is right there.
It's right here.
Oh. I was gonna say you're gonna leave. I was about to chastise you for leaving this.
For leaving my food.
Okay, where did you get the stool?
I know you did.
I need a stool.
Oh, it's a
It
pop-up.
collapses to like this.
Yes,
Like
I've
a
seen
little
those
pill
before.
thing.
Yeah,
It reminds me
exactly.
of one of those little pill things that
Yeah.
collapse.
Yeah, that lets us know how old we
Like
are.
grandma used to have. And now look at grandma.
That's so funny. It's that it can you can travel with it. That's what
I don't know about you. No, I'm still. I'm still
like
20-something.
different family relations. I'm like, I said, we're the old people, Rose.
It's still
So one time my daughter cut her.
Chanel, what is it called? Is it called
Sure, it's done a really
collapsible
good job
stool?
on
Oh, she's talking.
Well,
Is it
Yeah,
called?
it's called collapsible camping stool,
Okay, let me put that in.
and it has about 300 other words with it. But if you Google collapsible camping stool, it should be one of the first ones that pop
Yeah,
up.
yeah, we're over here reminiscing.
Not
how-
Google, Amazon search. I hesitated because I said Amazon and I'm looking at the jungle. I was like, is that the right
I was
word?
telling her, it reminds me of, when your grandma or your great aunties had those collapsible little pill things.
Oh, yes.
And I'm like,
I don't know what that is.
oh God,
Oh,
she
she's young.
young,
How old
she
are you?
young.
I'm
How old are you?
54.
Okay, she's
Okay,
young.
see, I'm
She's too young.
61, headed for 62.
Yeah, I'm 61 too. So,
Oh, okay.
I'm going to
Yeah.
be 70 this year.
so I remember the.
So-
Ooh, it's gonna rain.
So
I
and
remember the
we were talking
collapsible
about
pill
how
things that my grandparents.
Yeah, that's, yes.
parents
and
had,
how
yes.
we look
We work
around and
together,
we're like,
so-
we're the old
yeah.
people, and we are the old people now.
I'm headed there. I'm catching up with y'all.
Ooh, it's
It
gonna
is
rain.
raining out here. Let me go
Yes,
grab
it
the rest
is.
of my
Need my
stuff.
jacket back again, huh?
Just when you get here.
Just when you get
Will
something
you hang on
interesting
till I
going
till I
on.
come right back?
Yes, you're fine. Oh my gosh. Can you believe that though? It's like, I don't feel like it.
Okay, now I'm gonna go in. I'm going in now.
Yeah,
It's not that important for me to see you in the rain.
Good morning. I'm the captain. I'm your captain. I'm your boss.
good morning.
I'm the
Let
captain.
me take a picture with you. Liz.
Oh, you want to
Oh,
take a picture of the captain?
Oh, I was going to say, I'll hold it for you, but you got that hole moved down.
With the
I'm
captain.
going in now.
With the, you know, I've been promoted. Now I'm the captain.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
yes.
There was one of the ladies up here, she wandered off for a second.
Yeah,
Oh.
she lives on cruise ships.
Yes,
now.
that's
Yeah.
what the other lady told me.
Yeah, it's so funny because the other day when Zena introduced me to her, I said, oh no, I've already seen her reels. She's from Atlanta.
She lives in the cruise? I want to be like her.
You're not that captain.
Just to
I'm just
See,
teasing
my
you.
husband's retired Navy. I said, well, you're a few bars short there, boo.
For you to be captain, when we are about 50 years old.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of school.
Yes. Driving the ship
So
and
I could be a
stuff.
captain because I'm 70. Almost 70.
Yeah,
No, you
70.
retired.
70, then give me your document, let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll take it from there. Because you need to be more. This mutual learning. I've seen most of the captains that I've seen, they started getting live around 42, 45. Because all the time they're learning. Africa.
No,
Zimbabwe.
F&B manager. Food and beverage.
See?
Assistant food and beverage manager.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right.
No problem.
Perfect.
I was
Now,
gonna say,
now
I
I
guess
can
you
hire
got a
you.
little
Yep,
cover
gonna
or
be
something.
70 this
Yeah,
year.
hold on a sec.
Where you wanna be
Okay,
hired?
if
When are
you
you
are
free?
watching the live, it is drizzling right now. We are okay, but if it starts raining harder, one, it's going to be blurry, so you won't be able to see, and two, we're not in a covered area, so I'm going to have to stop the live. But just a heads up, let's pray that the rain holds on till we get to the actual lock.
I know. That's what I'm
I was
waiting
gonna
for.
say, I don't know where you could mount up a cover. I don't see it.
No, all the covered areas have those big things in the way.
Ugly, the ugly.
I don't know about the
Well,
ugly.
it's ugly.
Well, clear panels, and they're not even clear. They're like tinted panels.
Yeah. Well, I have like the window in my room, and like not yesterday when we came. Yeah, yesterday when we came into, it was so covered with
That is the French sea level canal that goes a few miles into the jungle. That is coming up on our starboard side. So you can also notice that the new locks, the Meridian and Core are on the way up towards the lake. And we are still making our approach towards the Gatun lock. So after we enter the locks and we are lifted in a three-step operation, 85 feet in three consecutive stages, 85 feet into the lake. The lake is 164 square miles.
As I say, my brother-in-law was in the Navy. I think he retired as a colonel. Of course, I only know Air Force rank, so you have to put up with me. I don't know how that works into Navy.
That's captain.
Captain.
The large gantry dam on your starboard side.
What do you say? The large
So
what?
remember, the two dams
Oh, Gatun
was
Dam.
up
Gatun
in
Dam.
1912.
Right.
It took almost 4 years to fill the lake. 350 billion gallons of water is into the large gantry. And exactly where we have the dam, which is good for us. is
Yes, that's the great Wizard of Oz speaking. I don't remember his name. It's in the program, but he's giving facts. Can y'all hear him good? Well, when we're not talking over you, can y'all hear him good?
And from the base is a half of a mile thick. From the base to the right is about a half of a mile thick. So when we are depicting the wet season, we have to control the amount of water that enters the lake. Because if we do not control the amount of water that enters the lake, we can flood the surface of the locks where we have all the machinery on the ground and where we have under the technicians and engineers that works down in the ground floor of the lock structure. Their lives will be made. So that's the reason that whenever we have the lake with sufficient water or too much water, we open up the 14 gauge spillway and down. Water flows down to the lake, down to the Chagrin River Valley, all the way out to the Carnival. We also have the spillway right across the Airport Lock and the east side of the canal that does the same. the water in any lake has to be discharged directly out into the ocean to save the machinery, to save all the emissions that we have working down into the ground floor of the lock system.
I have to go get me
So right now we have the trenches that we got on our stock right now. It's the entrance going into the tunnel, that is the French sea level canal. Closer and closer towards the rock. The numbers of traffic that we have in front of us at the north end. So we're still making a very slow approach towards the locks at this time.
Okay, I guess he's done talking for a minute. Oh, look at that rain.
Yeah.
You see it?
You can see the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna have to break that thing down and go downstairs. It's like
We slowed back down again.
I said I'm upset they got rid of the old Carnival Spirit gray ones that had all the pins and everything on it.
Oh, yeah.
They just have these cheap things now. It's like, bring them back.
There's a little bit nicer ones in the Pixel shop.
Yeah, but they don't say Spirit on them.
Oh.
'Cause I was saving
I
those
just
for
hope
my
that
other
they last
trips.
the whole cruise without ripping apart. That's all.
Just gonna clean this lens a little bit. Yeah, I need to do like him and go stand on the banister.
Damn, my luck, I'd fall over.
No, you can't fall over because it's still above his waist. Look at this guy right here.
I would probably manage to do it.
I ain't brave enough to go stand up like that.
I'm not the most graceful person in the world.
All right, this rain is coming.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to break down and go downstairs.
Found you a spot.
I'm using the Wi-Fi from the ship. I didn't come off of cell service. I mean, I didn't go on to cell service.
I said I'll be looking for it later.
Okay,
Like, what did I do with it? I left it in the dining room the other night.
Oh no, see you later. I don't know if you can tell from the camera angle, but from my vantage point, I can see that there is a downpour ahead. Now the rain has stopped. All right, rain, go away. I'm gonna come back to this spot because I think it's a good spot, but before the rain gets too hard, if it does get hard, I'm gonna go up front real quick so you can get a better view. So you can get a wider view of what of what's out there. Oh, one was for coming in and one was for going out. Wow. No?
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to remember what he said in the class.
Oh, yes, absolutely. That is precarious. She's going to have to wipe that screen out for herself. I used to see cruises that said it was a partial, so that means you probably went to about there, out there and then turned around.
Yeah.
To me, I said, no, that kind of negates the whole experience. I'm not gonna, that's a waste.
All right, thanks a million.
No problem.
I'm bad with names. Are you G? Janetta. I had half one. Thanks, Janetta.
Oh yeah. I have well, and I am a pro at phone.
Yes, we are on Carnival Spirit, and we are at the first lock in the Panama Canal. This is called, if I'm not wrong, Gatun, G-A-T-U-N, Gatun Lake, and it was built from a dam. And no, we're not stopped. Believe it or not, we are moving. Oh wait, or did we stop? We were moving really slow. Really slow? Okay, we're moving really slow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back occasionally just to see if the screen got blurry, but you won't be able to hear me because I'm down here like everybody else, and the camera is up like this guy, so you won't be able to hear me. And I'm sure you didn't come to hear me, you came to see it. So I'm going to prop my selfie stick up so you can see it.
I was gonna say.
So I'm gonna keep coming back. If it goes blurry, someone put it down below so I'll know it's blurry and I need to do something different.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Norwegian had to go through that. Yeah, because it was way too big. Yeah, it was at least 20 feet big.
They made those.
Like they're gonna fall over.
Okay, they say we're moving, but I think we're stopped because I'm looking at, like, from my vantage point, what trees I actually see as they go by really slow, but I'm still looking at the same spot. So we have, the ship is on, obviously, the engine is on, but I don't know if they stopped to put someone else on. If you just get it on, earlier there's an announcer who comes over every so often and says what's going on. So twice we stopped to let a quote unquote pilot come on. In the pilot, I think during the seminar they said there's actually 3 of them, but the captain of the ship does not actually drive the ship through the locks. There's an actual pilot. I'm trying to remember if he said it was an airline pilot, but a pilot who actually comes on board and drives the ship through the locks. And you can see up there that there's 2.
Oh my God.
There's actually 2 different locks. So that one over there on the left is the Norwegian Encore, which was next to us in Cartagena. So I'm under the impression it's being repositioned too. And here's the guy. I'm gonna shut up for a sec.
You are much easier to listen to than this guy doing this thing. Both ex-teachers. We said that guy was in our class who could do a oral report. He would have put us to sleep. But he typed it to 4.
So that one's got to get to the next track before we can go into this one.
Because I don't understand it. Why don't they record whatever needs to be said and have somebody who's really good at it and just play?
They should get more than freedom to record.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, you need a guy like him. Or James Earl Jones, who had a real distinctive voice.
And the water starts to go down from the middle of the chamber into the lower. It takes about 26 minutes out of the fresh water inside. The transfer from the middle into the lower chamber for the lift of the ship is 27 feet. It's all done by Roger. Again, no whatsoever to operation of the Panama.
It would be interesting to have Samuel L. Jackson just to have it where they bleep out the words. That could be funny.
View of the locomotives that are bricked down.
Okay, I can't hear this guy, so I'm pretty sure y'all can't hear him. But just as FYI, he is spewing out some facts about how much water, how wide it is, all that good stuff. Stuff you can Google, but of course it's better to hear it while you're actually on the ship. And plus there's a lot of people over here, so you're probably hearing some of the chatter. Hey, they got my bench. But what I was saying is that for those who just came, over on the left is the new Panama Canal locks that they created, and we are over on the right one. So this is the old one where you see the 2, and that is the new one where you see Norwegian Encore, and their ship was like I ain't gonna say twice as big as ours, but it was a noticeable difference. So it looks like we are stopped now. And there's a vehicle over there. We're stopped now to do whatever they're doing. There were 2 ships there, so I guess they already. I thought in the class they said that one side was coming in and one side was going out, but I could be wrong. My memory's not really good. But anyway, that's what we're seeing right now. This is the locks, the first set of locks that we're going through if you just came. Not an airline pilot, that's just the name they use for the person who's very familiar with a certain shipping area who boards the, okay, we got an expert, yay, thanks Married with Cars. I don't remember them saying the word airline, but they say the word pilot, you automatically think of airlines. So that's what said that. All right, let me set this back down. And I'm almost done with my breakfast.
Yeah, you're welcome. Here, take this. Stay trying.
Where's Craig and Tim?
Craig's, that guy standing on the mountain right there.
You have a different shirt on, so I didn't notice.
Your spot's right here.
Well, I can't see from here.
Did you know your whole disguise changed when
But
you
you won't
change
be able
shirts?
to either.
You're like a whole different person.
He is.
Like Clark Kent.
Yeah, go ahead. Do it, Peter Pan. Yeah.
Well, now.
Oh, now we're moving.
Yeah.
So I took the laundry down, and then, that worked fine. And then I came back and got to the bathroom, and there's your shorts hanging in there. Yucky ones. So I had walking back in there, and I was hoping that it would open up. It did, because I didn't know if it'd be locked, because it was running. Drinking gets back on the
She's auditioning for a full-time job being the narrator. And I need one.
Would you like to come over and tell people what we're seeing?
Oh, absolutely. That's a real clever seat.
Oh, yes, for sure.
So is that collapsible?
It is. It's a collapsible camping stool.
Wow.
But I travel a lot. And sometimes there are no seats, like right now.
Exactly.
Or I get to the cruise ship too early. Everybody's standing in line or sitting on the floor. I couldn't get up off that floor.
No, I will look on Amazon or something.
Yeah, it's only $20. And they have lots of different colors.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
Do you really want to narrate? You really want to narrate?
One of those?
No, narrate. There are people watching right now. You want to tell them what we're seeing or what you've learned? Yeah.
Well, if I do this, you won't like it because when I do things like this, I make things up.
We have a friend here that's going to entertain you. Really, all you came is for the view, but he's going to entertain you or educate you one way or another. I'm going to give him the camera. Here you go.
Get
that up there, though.
Take it with a grain of salt, yo. No, you got to keep it here so they can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the Panama Canal was not really built by the French or the American. In 1948, Area 51 actually brought down some saucers, and this was actually built by aliens, and it's only
And no one died.
and no one died, and except those that were bitten by the giant mosquitoes that were 12 feet in diameter. But it's actually interesting that from here you wouldn't think this ship would even go through that little tiny hole, and by the time we get up there, maybe I'll be right. So anyway, this is what it's like on what is this? This is April 4th, and your friend wishes you were here. Whoop.
Where'd she go?
She's right here.
How we do?
They're gonna love it.
How did he do, y'all?
She wants to know how I do it.
Someone says, I love the guest narrator.
Oh, yeah.
Growing up next door, neighbor was in the Coast Guard. Very interesting person. Those sound like the mosquitoes in Michigan's Upper Peninsula.
Yeah, you said 12-foot mosquitoes
Oh, yeah,
or something
12
like
foot,
that.
This is all done by Area 51. Aliens.
And actually, I did mean to mention that, sorry, give me one sec here. I did mean to mention that a lot of people during the seminar, he was saying that a lot of the people who helped build the Panama Canal, because of the heat and the humidity, and of course we're in the jungle, that malaria was a really big thing, and they had some kind of scientists come and do something. I ain't finna make it up like our friend does, but I mentioned several times that I have O blood, which mosquitoes are attracted to. I don't know how scientific that is, but somebody told me that, and I think it's true, because if I get one bite, I cry. And anyway, I bought this on the ship. I tried to find it in Cartagena, but I didn't really have a lot of time to look around, so I didn't find it. But I bought it on the ship, and it's $13 for a bottle. But I hosed myself down with it before coming out here with all the exposed areas, not my face, but everything else. And then I sprayed my clothes with it. It says it's okay to spray it on your clothes. So if you are susceptible to mosquitoes, then make sure you have something with DEET in it when you come out here. All right, so let me get back to showing this. Do you want to narrate some more, or should I just set it up?
No, you just
All right.
You want to get in there where you were?
You're fine. There's room for all of us.
They would all agree, yeah, once is enough.
No, they were loving it. So this is, my audience is normally people who are over 50, in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. And some of them can't get out to do cruises. So they live vicariously through this channel. And you narrating has just made their day. So can you imagine if you were home and you couldn't go on a cruise and you had someone like you telling what's going on?
No, I can't imagine.
You're a true blessing, whether you know it or not.
I hope it made somebody smile.
She's laughing, but I'm serious.
Well, is the microphone on now?
Yeah, but you can't
they
really,
can't
they
really
can
hear
hear
us.
us a
Okay.
little bit. They know we're chatting, but they
That's
might.
really neat. So is that like a YouTube channel that
It
you
is a
have?
YouTube channel. Yeah.
Awesome.
And what, so if I wanted to see that,
Yeah.
it's
What's
YouTube
your-
what?
Yeah, YouTube, my channel is, if you forget the name, just look up Living on a Cruise Ship and you'll see my videos, but
okay.
the channel name is PovertyToParadise. All right, then turn the right way.
I will look.
Nope, that's not right. Even without the locks, this is beautiful
And the
scenery.
jungle is just
Wow.
gorgeous. Yeah.
How the clouds are touching the tops of the
Yes,
trees.
I mean this is like a perfect day, I think, rather than a bright sunny day.
Really?
Yeah, I think this is because it's jungle, you know, like rainforest type stuff.
We went through a hot day.
I just realized something. This is my first time seeing a rainforest. Oh, wow. I never thought about that.
Yeah, you can't even imagine what it's like. Even today, if you decide to just blaze a trail.
Yeah, just start through like.
Holy cow, you'd have to have machetes and everything else to get through that.
Yeah, it's incredible.
I get 3 steps in, the mosquito would bite me, and I turn around.
I guess the other big thing was the snakes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then what, like avalanches and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, they killed a lot of people. They
Yeah.
killed with avalanches.
Yeah.
During the time the French were there.
Avalanches from the explosions.
From
Explosions,
actual,
yeah. And then digging and,
well, then
you
there's
know.
also the landslides themselves. A mountain going up there, man.
We're gonna call him the Mountain Man. We're actually at the mini golf area, which is the top of the ship all the way to the front. I came out here to say something. Oh, if you are just joining, we are obviously in the Panama Canal. This is just the first set of locks. I forgot what it's called. I know this is the Gatun Lakes, but I posted it last night what the actual name of it is. And we're actually moving again. Wait, where'd that boat come from? Did it just come out of the locks?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even notice it. I knew it. Okay, so I was right. I did pay attention a little bit in that seminar. So the right side is where we're going in. And then, of course, there are ships coming from the Pacific to the Atlantic. So they're coming off of the left side. I said that and someone laughed at me. All right, thanks for joining. I am on Carnival Spirit for a 15-day repositioning cruise. We left out of Miami. We are going to Seattle. We have 3 stops, if we don't count this as a stop, because it said on the schedule, it says guest ashore. It's like, how are we getting ashore again? Yeah, we're not going ashore here. But our 3 stops are Cartagena, Colombia, which was yesterday and super fun and is now on my list of possible places to retire, and it's actually number 2 behind Mazatlan. I'm definitely going to do my best to come back to residential areas, but I definitely want to go see if that might be a place for me. Anyway, Cartagena was the first. Punta Arenas, Costa Rica, and the 3rd stop is Cabo San Lucas, and then all the other days we are at sea until we get to Seattle. And this ship has a lot of activities. So much that I'm not going, even after 15 days or 11 days at sea, I'm still not going to get to do them all because there's just too much to do. And of course, I'm living everyday life as well. Probably if you were just on it just to be vacationing, like 99% of these people are. There are a few other people who on the ship that I've met that are solo cruisers, and they cruise maybe 1 or 2 times a month. So they're not necessarily quote unquote on vacation too. This is just their lifestyle. But yeah, if you were just doing everything that a regular vacationer would do, I guess you could do all the activities on the ship. But I'm definitely not going to be able to, especially since all 3 stops I'm getting off and doing excursions. The Rosalia. I'll raise it back up in a sec, but the ship over to the left side, that is over in the new Panama Canal. That's what I'm gonna call it. Like there's 2 Panama Canals. That's in the newer section, and they have the bigger ships that can go over there because they can't fit in the regular locks, which is Carnival Spirit is one of the smaller ships. Oh, we are moving a little bit quicker now. So this one is able to go through the older locks, whereas Norwegian Encore could not, and so it's over there. And so yeah, when you come on the ship or any kind of repositioning cruise, and it's going to come from the Atlantic side, the first thing that you'll see that we saw was a bridge, and then right after that bridge was the entrance to the locks. And I am very impressed right now because before I took this cruise, when I first booked it, and up until 2 days ago, I didn't even care about going through the Panama Canal. And so many people are like, this is a bucket list item. We have to go and see the front and blah, blah, blah. And there's like seminars, like 2 or 3 seminars, at least 2 that I saw on the schedule. I went to one. Seminars all about it, and facts, and how to take, there's a photography class and how to take better pictures and things like that. I did go to the photography class, and I learned some tips. But anyway, yeah, there's just a lot of activities on this ship, and it might not look like we're moving from that vantage point, but if I turn the camera this way,
I do remember early morning light and watching things.
now you can tell that we're moving.
No, I'm talking about different places.
Yeah, we can come in that early on this one.
Right, and I am, what deck am I on? So the food is on 9, so this is 10. So deck 9 on Carnival Spirit is going to have the best spot to view. But as you can see, it is super crowded down there. And I'm on deck 11, which is not the top.
Another spot right here.
I guess this is the top of the ship. Because the other spot looks a little higher, but it's still on deck 11. For cruise line, this is Carnival Spirit. We saw another ship, but it was ahead of us. I don't know if it was a cruise ship or not. And then on that side, there's Norwegian Encore. But yeah, I'm on Carnival Spirit. Thank you, Miss Jackie. Thank you. I'm not left with my hair, but it was kind of thin on the top. But I had a bad experience in Cartagena. Had the girl take my braids out, and she promised to braid it up really quick before I got back on the ship. I put that in a separate video. But she sucked. Long story short, she sucked. I missed taking my excursion back and had to take a cab back, but that actually turned out to be a good experience because now I have a connection in Cartagena when I go back. So everything happens for a reason, right? And I hated the braids so much that when I got back last night, I took them out, and now I'm rocking my natural hair, and I think I'm going to hold on to it for a little while. We shall see. But yeah, so that's why my hair has changed. Thank you. I'm definitely more comfortable in braids, but I feel more free with my hair like this. Carnival, my favorite cruise line. What? Norwegian is a good cruise line too. I've never been on Norwegian, but I would like to try them. And we're getting closer to the locks. There has been, how long have I been up here? About 3 hours now. I didn't think I was going to be up here all day, but it looks like it's going to happen. You can see we're getting closer to the locks. Let me zoom in a little bit. There was a guy who was coming on every 10-15 minutes or so and giving more facts about everything that was around us at the time that we got to those spots, but he hasn't said anything in a while, so no narrator right now. And I'm getting tired, so I'm going to sit down for a sec and just let you view, but I'll come back and check the comments in a little bit. What is the temperature? It says it's 82 degrees and it is super humid. I know because my clothes are sticking to me. It says 82, but it doesn't feel 82 to me. It feels more like 75-ish. All right, I'm gonna zoom back out and, oh, here's the guy here. Let's see if we can hear him.
Instead of like 700 inches, they're getting 600.
Ahead of us, on the west side, enters the lake. The west, operation into the waters of the large Gatun. Slowing down, the open of the gate in front of us.
See right here, right now, you can see the water up above the level of this river. So it's still dropping.
They also pull the ships to keep centered, and those
I think it's full.
plus the vessel always go under its own always go under.
Maybe so. You can see.
Waited until they open up the gates, and then you see the room opening.
I'll be right back.
Okay, you got your stool right there?
I'm actually going to go to another spot for a sec. Thank you. You can sit here if you want. Okay. I'm going to go to another spot where we can hear the guy and see a little bit better. If I can find my way out of this maze. Excuse me.
Many years ago, we have tried to endanger the lives in our field.
I'm just going closer to the speaker so we can hear.
The line of the towing locomotive across the ship done by the rowboat steam operation from 1914 until now.
You're good.
Couldn't find it.
No.
There's too many shows. That's all right. Oh, that's good. That's a good thing, right? I know we're staying overnight, so we're probably not going to work. I don't know.
I missed what he was saying.
Bicycle ride from.
But this is still a good view. Sorry, I tried to hear what he was saying, but.
It's a 7-day event, and there's just bands playing and all these different towns.
Okay, cool.
But you've got 50,000 people on this bike ride, so.
Yeah, nice. I know it's at a place called Captain's. That's all.
I guess you can Google that to see.
Yeah.
Maybe not right now.
Not right now.
But that's at the end of July, like the last week of July.
Okay, that might be one of them.
It's usually the hottest. We know nothing.
I wish I could have got you that view right there. That person down there with the camera right up front. That's probably gorgeous, right?
Yeah. I would not want to be with all those people. We thought they might go when it started to rain, but they're in there first.
Yeah, we're like,
It's so hot though.
this is too good to pass up. It's familiar. Here's a little peek at what we see on the coastline. It's a little elevator to get from the 10th deck to here, but this is where we just came from. And I think we left that bridge right there almost an hour ago. Seems like, yeah, it has been about an hour because we were just right up under it or coming up on it when I went live, and it's been about an hour. It's been over an hour, so yeah, it took us an hour to go. What is that? About 2,000 feet? I don't know, I'm guessing. Anyway, let me go back to the locks. It is right now 9:12 a.m.
I've been really good.
Yes, I've been on Princess one time. I had a bad experience. I am booked on another one to give them a second chance, but it's a different ship and it's not till 2026. But yeah, I have been on Princess. The ship was great, the food was great, the service sucked. Good morning, day to day.
Squeezing would be the surf, sweeping it into the blue.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking.
Yes, you're right. I am so blessed. Thank you, God. This is the location where all the ships from around the world travel, going and coming. This is the Panama Canal. How deep is it? How deep is your love? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm sure Google will tell us, but
Oh yeah.
Waiting for us. Maybe they're the ones that do the cables. I'm not sure.
where do you see the people?
On the walkway there, you can see like there's one.
Oh, I see one person. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the one that was there just walked in the middle.
Oh, okay, I see now.
Um,
Yeah, she's talking about these people. She has binoculars, so I can't see that far.
so
But there's people right there
they
on
have
that walkway.
red on, I think, with those white things.
Yeah.
There's like guys in there.
Okay, in the middle. The one guy on the right, you can see him good because he has on a white shirt and black pants.
And there's
But the
one
rest of them
behind
are like
him.
towards the middle.
There's two more guys behind that guy with the white on, and then
Oh,
there's
okay.
like three more in red down further, and there's four in green. They're supposed to all have a different job.
So this is what the lock looks like. It is.
But if you look all the way down, you'll see the first set of people, and then all the way down.
All right,
and
so
then green is way back there.
if I can explain it in case someone didn't look it up like I didn't look it up.
Oh wow.
We are going to pull into, for lack of a better word, we're going to pull into a parking spot.
No, I didn't.
They're going to lift up the gate. They're going to flood the parking spot with water until the shift gets lifted up to the bottom of the next parking spot.
I think it's useless.
And then they're going to use these things called mules, and an actual pilot who's on the ship. The pilot is going to drive the ship through the lock, and the mules are going to pull the ship forward into the next lock. Then they're going to close off the first lock that we leave out of, lift up the gate to that one. Then they're going to fill up the second lock
When you look through the binoculars,
to
that makes
raise
the
it
tracks
up,
look like they go
raise us
straight
up to
home.
the next area.
Your perspective's different.
And then the mules are going to pull us through again.
And they're like on a cable car system.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be in the next set of water until, for however long, I don't know how much time it is, but then we're going to go to the next set of locks. So there's a total of 6 locks. I want to say, if I remember correctly, this area here has 3 locks. Then we go through, then there's an area that has 1 lock. Then we go through again in an area that has 2 locks. Don't quote me. If you want to know 100% for sure, Google it. I'm just trying to regurgitate what I heard in the seminar, and sometimes my memory's not that good. Watch the boats in the locks. The boats will be moving up and down. Oh, there's another boat coming through. I didn't even see that. And we're going through too.
And there's one way back in the red that's coming on our side.
So that one is in the process of being lowered to our standard.
See right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 prices right there. It's a lot of people, I guess. Some are up on the scaffold. See all these? Look right here, all these guys on the line.
So you guys, these things that look like train tracks, those are what the mules are on, right?
Those are the mules.
Those are the mules, those little square looking
I didn't know
gray
that.
things. Okay.
He told me.
Okay.
I'm learning a lot.
I remember them saying in the seminar that the mules were going to pull us through, but I don't see where the ship is attached.
Yeah.
They actually don't pull us through.
They don't pull us?
The ship's motor will go through, but they're just keeping us left to right. Correct, left to right. So they're pulling to the sides.
Oh, pulling and pushing.
Kind of pulling and pushing. But they put a cable?
Keeping us straight.
When did they connect this cable?
Yeah, because we're crooked right
We'll
now.
have to see.
And that looks too narrow for this ship. It doesn't look like the ship is way wider than that.
I can't see it, but there's probably a rowboat out there or a small boat. It's gonna.
Look at this water coming through.
I think they go in, they're in the lake and
Yeah, some cruises will just go
We're doing that one.
into Gatun and then turn around and come back.
That must be.
So Gatun is on the other side of this, right?
This is the Gatun lot.
I thought he said this was the Gatun, but isn't there a big lake in between this one and the next lot?
Yeah,
Do you know the name of that one?
Gatun.
Oh, that's Gatun also.
And that's the man-made, correct?
Yeah, they flooded it.
See all the guys right here? That guy's like on the scaffolding. Ugh.
What are they doing on the scaffold? Oh my gosh.
They're all just, like, these guys are just sitting there, so I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I would not have even noticed that if you wouldn't have said anything. Wow.
They don't have life jackets up there. Yo, I mean, some of the guys up there don't have life jackets, but a lot of them do.
No, yeah, I can see. I'm
you can
using
see
my
it?
phone.
Oh, okay. Your eyes are
All right, I really like this vantage, but my feet are hurting, so I gotta go sit down. Thank y'all for the info.
Have a good one.
Yep, I'll see you. I'll be back over soon. All right, the old lady in me is coming out. I gotta go sit down, sit down, sit down. I hate that squeaky noise. Okay, let me go back. See if I can get my spot back. They didn't kick me out yet. All right, more people are coming out now. I found some more of the kids who are on the ship. 25 kids. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can I scoot in? Thank you. Excuse me. Excuse me, can I scoot in?
Get back in there.
My back started hurting and I need to sit. My back and my feet. I was actually giving the people a view from the side.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. And
They get tired of seeing.
and I was actually getting a little lesson about some guy who paid more attention in the class than I did. He was talking about the mules on the side, and we saw the people on the scaffolding. Let me see am I zoomed in enough? I think this is a good vantage point. Let me sit. I'm gonna it's gonna shake for a little bit. I gotta set this up so I don't have to hold it. I'm just trying to open the
You talk to them about the original locomotives that used.
Now you know you're gonna have to get that seminar. All right, we can hear you. We listening. Go ahead.
Okay.
He's back.
I'm your guest commentator, and so back in the early 1900s when they put this in here, they originally had locomotives in here. Now I'm telling you the truth.
That's how loud it is. Too much chit chatter.
And then as time has gone on, you will see a little bit later that they have these big box type. I don't know what you would call them, but they're like a device that just pulls the ship straight through these things, and a lot of horsepower.
Oh, the mules.
And so we should be going in about 5 minutes, probably. I hope.
That's what I said. It looks like we won't fish.
Yeah, we got to squeeze right through that little tiny opening. It's actually closed now. It was open more.
It's still a little bit.
Oh, is it? Yeah, the other one over there was really pumping the water out.
Oh, yeah, but it's lower now. We were on the side, it was higher up.
Right.
But this, I can't put my hand there. This ship right here, you see it's lower now? The mules don't pull, they just keep the ship centered. In the seminar, they said that they actually pulled them, so I don't know.
I think they have to.
They have to. And now I'm spotting them. Right there where you enter the lock, just before you go in the lock, you'll see one of those pulling. Actually, there's 3 of them in a row on the right-hand side over there. Okay, and then there's 1 or 2 over here on this side. And that's what pulls these ships through there. And the way they have the cables on them, the ships cannot
Move side to side.
move side to side at all.
So they are keeping them stable side to side.
Oh, very stable.
But I heard another guy say the same thing, that this person online is saying that they don't actually pull them, but in the seminar he said that they actually pull them.
Oh,
so
they
I don't
do.
know if maybe they do sometimes and sometimes they don't.
No, they do.
Sure.
They pull them
Okay.
through.
All right.
Because they have to have them at a very controlled speed.
Okay.
And they have to be able to stop them on a dive.
Safety first, no smoking. There's people down there. So they're dropping the water level in this one right here, so when we get there, they can lower this blue bridge thing.
I think they must be almost done with it. Because where the water was coming out on the left over there, it's still coming out, but it's really slow coming out now.
No, I'm talking about on our side.
On our side, I don't
Just
see
past
any.
that blue wall, that has to be all the way low, so we can go low like that ship right there. Right?
Exactly.
Okay.
There's a few places you see train
It's gonna be interesting to play this in fast motion later. I'm sure it's out. You can see it in fast motion online.
One, 2 up ahead of us, 2 locks ahead of us. There's ships going that way. I think it's got to be the stern. Oh, is
Looks
it?
like the Norwegian Encore is all the way out.
Unless it's just going to the
Oh
other
yeah,
side.
it's way up.
Partial transit, maybe? Those are getting ready.
Oh, see these like power car kind of things?
Yeah,
That's
I
what's
see the
gonna-
mules moving now.
Yeah, that's what's going to move us.
Turn it a little bit more. See the mules down there.
Something's going on out there. Oh, someone fell. Oh, not out there. Yeah.
Don't say
Yeah,
that.
they didn't go overboard. They just fell down.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Or some people just stand so long. Yeah. Well, some people they stand so long in one spot and lock their knees and that does it.
Yeah, they need a blue collapsible stool.
Exactly. This brought to you by Amazon.
All right, the guy is coming again, but I can't hear nothing. Sorry, I can't hear what he's saying, but the guy is here to narrate.
Well, it's going to open up any minute because the water level on that side is the same as this one.
That's probably what he's saying. Look, the opening, it opened the other side. I didn't even see
Oh,
that.
I didn't see it open either.
Dang it, I missed it. This one is opened
There's something
up.
right in the middle of our lock.
We're waiting for ours to open up. Yeah.
Watch, you'll see it.
You see it land?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's got to be like a pelican
Yeah.
to be that, for us to see
You see
it.
that pelican land right exactly in the middle of the gate here.
It's waiting for us.
No, but I see it. I didn't see it land, but I see
I didn't see it land.
Someone online is saying that the doors were designed by Leonardo da Vinci.
What's that?
The doors
Yeah.
were designed by Leonardo da Vinci. They are more than half the width, so the pressure of the water keeps them closed. Is it opening now? It's doing something.
Right now, the festival on the far side is underneath the rock.
Looking at the shore, and you can tell we're still moving, but it's slow.
Yeah, we are over on the, coming from the Caribbean side, we're over on the right-hand side, and these are the old locks, and most ships can go through here. The one on the left that we can't see anymore is the new locks, and the bigger ships go through there. And a Norwegian Encore just went through there. We can see that ship in the background. It's way back there.
No, the pelican's back.
But it got here just before us, and it's already through. And I was saying that I learned earlier in the seminar that the bigger ships, they now call them the Panamax ships to go through there because that's the maximum ship size that can go through Panama. So, yeah, they call them Panamax. And we are on the smaller side because we're not a big ship. Looks like it's opening to let you in. Yeah.
It's amazing to look at that opening and think that this ship's going to fit that.
Yeah, it does not look like the ship is going to fit through there.
No, not at all.
The Magnolia Express is the one coming through. Ain't nothing express about it right now.
No.
I know, I would love to turn the camera on landscape, but I don't know how to do that. I did send a question to my YouTube class, and our instinct, I'm going to delete that because we know the negative stuff. This channel is not about reporting the negative stuff. It's just about sharing the experience. And we can go online and read all that negative stuff, but here we are here to encourage each other and just share in this experience. So I'm gonna delete that. And I know we want to hear the good stuff and the bad stuff, but that's not what this channel is about. And I lost my train of thought. What were we saying before? Oh yeah, I asked that question in my YouTube class because I know when I'm doing a live on my laptop, I can do it horizontal. I've tried to do it horizontal on my phone, and I know you can, but I just haven't learned how to do that yet. So for now, this is what we get until I learn more. My apologies. Maybe you know how to do it, but I haven't learned that yet. And hopefully by the end of this week, actually my class is tonight, but I'll probably miss it because that's when we're going through the last lock, and I'm probably going to go live again. So I probably won't get to know that till maybe next week or the week after, but I'm still learning. But for now, we're just going to enjoy it. Oh, good, thanks. Oh, they're the mules pulling the, yep, see the cables on the mules? They're actually pulling that ship through, is what our good friend and guest narrator was just telling me. You look at the ship on the left, the Magnolia Express, you see the cables connected to the mule? Now that one is not actually pulling, doesn't look like, because there's some tent, it's not really tense. And I want to go over to the side to look to see how they attach those cables to the ship. But my feet hurt right now, so I'm gonna stay put.
Maybe deck number 5.
And we're just gonna watch like regular folks. Let me see if I can hear what he's saying. I can't hear him.
That's what they said. There were a bunch of other chemicals.
Are these tourists coming to watch?
It's a little wet.
We're counting on you.
Oh, there she is. I saved a spot for you.
He sits there right now.
You want to go over here? Yes, go right there.
No, we saved that.
There's another mule on the back of that ship. It looks like that one is just there to keep it steady. Push, not push, yeah, push and pull. Well, not push, but pull. If it goes too far to the other side, it'll pull it back over with the cables.
You need to throw cables.
Closer in.
That gate is taking its sweet time opening. I thought it would be open by now. Oh no, I didn't find that as negative. You're fine. I didn't even delete it. I don't see that was negative. That was a question. I probably would have asked the same thing. Turn it horizontal. You can see more. Trust me, I want to turn it horizontal. And I tried turning it horizontal, and YouTube kept saying, "Shut up, girl. Put this thing vertical, or you ain't getting nothing at all." So it was this or nothing at all.
Still there. Why?
Their viewing area on the land side for people to watch the ships going through. Yeah, that's the only spot that I see people. Oh, she's definitely a tourist. She got that big old dog on purse out there. She got that big old purse in the jungle. Oh, there's stuff underground too. Look, this area right here, that goes underground. Oh, no, that's just the water. My bad. Let me shut up like I know what I'm looking at.
We want you to be there. I've been waiting. I've been looking around. I don't know.
We are repositioning. We are leaving. This ship was in dry dock over in Barcelona. Carnival Spirit. It left Barcelona, went to Miami, picked up more people. A lot of people stayed on for back-to-back. And I got on in Miami, obviously. Oh, look, the other gate is closing. And this ship is going to Seattle. It's going to drop us off and pick up some more people. It's going to reposition to Alaska. And I don't know how many sailings it's doing out of Seattle to Alaska, but I did hear some people saying in a couple months or a few months or something that they're also taking this from Seattle to Hawaii. So I guess you could look up online what the next sailings are, if it's Alaska or Hawaii or whatever the case may be, but it sounds like it's going to be sailing out of Seattle going forward, at least during this during the summer time. And then I think ships stop sailing out of Alaska in July or August. I'm making that up. I just heard it somewhere. So then it's probably going to reposition again to wherever it goes to. And now the other gate on the other side is almost closed. The other side has to fill up to match your level. Actually, the other side had to go down to match our level. Once we are in there all the way, I'm not going to go to the back of the ship, but once we're in there all the way, they're going to close the gate back. Close the gate back up. And then, if I remember correctly, depends on how much time you got. If you ain't working, you just taking a break. You ain't gonna see all this because this takes hours and hours and hours. But I think what happens is once we are in there, the water goes back up to the top of this gate, and that gate there the water in there is gonna be lowered to the same height as the water in this gate, which it will go back up. Then we'll move in there, they'll close the gate back, and then put that water back in that second lock. Push us up to where it is right now, and then I'm pretty sure they said that this is the third one. If you look over on the left, you'll see on the other side, there is another ship coming through. It's a white ship with a red bottom. That is the third lock, and that's the one that we're trying to get to. Once we get there, we'll be up to the level of the man-made lake. It's called Gatun, Gatun. And then we will navigate over to the next set of locks. But yeah, we got 3 steps to be able to get to as high as that other ship right there. Thank you, Chandelier Delight. I didn't even notice the gate opening. It's opening way wider now. And the other side is almost closed. Is it closed? I think it is closed. The old locks go both ways, or they can make both sides go one way. Yep. Right now they're going, the right side is going to the Pacific, and the left side is coming towards us in the Caribbean Sea. Are we technically in the Atlantic or the Caribbean? I guess we're in the Caribbean.
I would say so.
Yeah.
I heard him say this morning in the Atlantic, but this is the Caribbean Sea.
Yeah. And we're going through. It doesn't show me who all are actually on unless I see your name in the comments, but I don't know who's been here from the beginning. If you have been here for 1 hour and 42 minutes, kudos to you. There's no way I would sit and watch this for 1 hour and 42 minutes. I would probably wait till it was done and then put it on 2 times speed later on. This is like, what did it say? Watch pot never boils. But I think this is the best spot, the best part of it right here, going through. 4 times. I don't think YouTube lets you do it 4 times the speed.
That's still going to be, that's still going to be 15 minutes.
Yeah. I think we got some more room. This side of the way so you can come in a little bit more. If you don't like crowds, do not go on a repositioning cruise because we all friends right now. We are elbow to elbow. As you can see those people down there. That's how we are up here. Oh, just rub it in. He said he'd been here 3 times before.
Now, if you're down on deck 2 and 3 right now, you're actually seeing the walls.
Really?
Not this one.
If you're on deck 2 or 3 and like you're in the ocean view room, the wall is going to be up against your window, is what he's saying.
4 to 5 feet away.
Wow. Maybe the next lock I'll do it from a different vantage.
Suck it in. We're going through now.
Think lighter.
What floor is the lanai on? Is it 3? Where you can sit on the side decks? They might even have it blocked off. I am so glad that storm went away. It was supposed to be pouring down and it is gone and the sun is coming out. All right, let me read y'all comments while I'm sitting here watching paint dry. Watching exciting paint dry. We watched them build the new ones. We went through the old locks. Somebody got Indiana Jones. They had a webcam so we could watch. Oh, cool. Oh, you're fine. How long did it take to go through? We didn't go through yet. We're still going through. It takes hours. I posted it up on the post. It shows the time frame for each one. There are viewing areas on land. When you get to the lake, they'll let people off for excursions. The total transit takes about 8 hours. It's 50 miles across. No, I don't think they're letting us off for excursions. They're not letting us off for excursions, right?
Not today.
No, we ain't getting off on no excursion. Ain't nobody got time for that. Maybe some ships they do. I saw a ship over, I could be wrong because I keep being wrong. Because I thought this lock was on the left side from the seminar. And the newer lock was on the right side, but that turned out to be backwards. So I might be wrong, but there is definitely, earlier in the, it might not be on the vlog, it might be on my GoPro. But there was a ship, looked like maybe 50 miles from here. I might be exaggerating, 20 miles? Anyway, you can see it off in the distance on the land. It was not over here in this Panama Canal area. So I'm gonna guess from what I heard that is Limon, 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 that they are pulled over to do some excursions, but our ship is not pulling over to do no excursions. You ain't getting off this ship till you get to Costa Rica. The other side, no. Who's saying this? Miss Cindy, did you say that on the other one? No, not Miss Cindy. Miss Chandelier, I don't know if that's a Chandelier Delight. The other side has to go down. The other side is already higher than us. So once we go in this one, like this one here is now at the level of the Caribbean Sea. Once we go in this one, they're going to close the gate and they're going to raise this water level to this lock to push us up, not lower us down, push us up. And then that next lock up there, you can see it's higher than us. They're going to raise us up and lower that water level, close this gate, and the gate between the two levels will be the same then. It's going to push us in there, and then it's going to raise us up one more time. So it's not lowering us down. It lowers us down on the other side, I think. I live close to Seattle. You're so brave. I'm not brave, but thank you.
Everybody takes
I hear from someone that if you start your live recording, that you can change it because it would stop your live. That's beautiful showing. Slow steady, it's opening. My husband is on a repositioning cruise. Let's go both ways. All the way through is beautiful. See the height of the water in the next lock. You'll get raised to that height. Yes. You're not having me looking at cruises again. Sorry. Not sorry. To be booking a Panama Canal right now. Isn't it pretty cool how we figured this out? Humans and nature are fascinating. Yes. Not me, but there's some brilliant minds out there that figured this stuff out. Ooh. Good morning. What I found was one of the interesting things I found about it in the seminar was that the Americans were not the ones to start this. I don't remember what country it was, but there was another country that started building this. They had already done the work over in the Suez Canal, and they were gonna come over here and do the same thing. And then they got over to this jungle, and they like, nah, bro, this ain't what this ain't like it was over in the desert. We can't deal with this right here. So they said, hey, Americans, y'all want to take this over because we're going back to our life. And Americans like, yep, here goes some money. Let us take it over. And so the Americans took it over, but most of the workers, it didn't say the percentage, or if it did, I wasn't paying attention. But you can see in all the pictures, the workers were actually Panamanians, even though the United States had owned it and was building it per se. But you can tell in the pictures that the people who were building it were the Panamanians. I have a YouTube channel all about cruise ships. Take a look. Matthias the Cruiser. Y'all check out Matthias the Cruiser. They also have a cruise channel, a channel about cruise ships, and So you can see traveling from a different vantage point and a different personality. Check out Matthias, Mathias, the cruiser. It's amazing. I would watch forever. My love of these ships. Amazing to see. Thanks for showing. You're welcome. I just finished the vlog day and didn't know you were live. Actually, I thought I was gonna come over here and say we're gonna be on here for like 5 minutes while we go under this bridge, and then I'll come back later so y'all can see the locks. But to my surprise, the locks were right after the bridge, so it was good timing.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome. Top Sweet Travel. Always been curious about Panama Canal. Did you say you're on Spirit? Yep, I'm on Carnival Spirit. Have a YouTube channel. All right, Matthias. All right, that's enough advertising. We gonna check it out. Not right now though, because we're enamored with the Panama Canal. You should do it from a low rear area of the ship for a close up of the water. Feel the locks. Yeah, that would be pretty amazing. Also, I'm not sure if I'll do that on the next set of locks or not, but as you can see from downstairs, everybody's kind of pretty much set in place. And if I go downstairs, I don't know. Never say never. But I know everyone's not going to sit here for the 3-4 hours that it's going to take for us to go through here. So people are coming on and getting off and coming in and getting back out, probably during their break at work or between errands or whatever. So I want to be able to just give this vantage point, which is where I'm at. But I may think about going down lower. Interesting fact, the old locks have worked for over 100 years. There's not one piece of re-rod in it. The new locks are loaded with re-rod and leaked the first time they used it. Oh, really? That is interesting. Playing this at work. People love this. Oh, wow. Give me that screen name. None of your business. I'll change my channel name. None of your business. All right. No excursions for full transit, only on partial. Okay, so that makes sense. You are gradually raising the height on the lake. You'll lower to the Pacific on the other side. That makes sense. The French started it, and one guy tried to tell them they couldn't do it, like the Suez. One long sea level canal. The U.S. took it over, and long story short, about 70% of the workers were Bajans. They sent the people to Barbados to recruit. The pictures that I saw looked like Bahamian people, but I don't doubt it. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You could check out the back for the other locks.
Pretty amazing to
France, now that's interesting. I think you are being raised around 86 or 87 feet. I would not doubt it. Let me see.
In the second lock. We're in the second lock when they had to bring it in.
You mean total overall maybe? Because, yeah, I can see that.
No one likes you, Roy. No one likes you.
I know, nobody likes me.
All right. Thanks for saving our place.
You're welcome.
All right, I need some water. That sun is starting to beam. Look at that red chip coming through. The clipper, I can't see the other word. Clipper something. I was down on this level when I first came, and then I realized that I could get different views from up here. So I came up a level, and this is the top level that I'm on. Oh, our guest narrator is leaving. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
See y'all later.
That was
You coming back later, or are you done for today?
Oh no, we'll come back later.
Okay.
Just
All right. See y'all later.
it takes
What's
a
your names
long
again?
time. Dave.
Dave?
Jackie.
Jackie. Nice to meet y'all. I'm Linnell.
Linnell, I
Yes.
can't wait to come and look at your site.
See y'all around. See you later. See you later today. All right. Get back to our view. Yeah, like I said, not many people are planning to stay out here the whole time. I wasn't even planning to come out here until I realized so many people said, this is a bucket list item, girl. You better get your butt out there. They didn't say that specifically, but that's the sentiment I heard, yeah. So, all right, I need some water because this sun.
We're going to the very first block. Another one. There you go. Got it? There you go.
I might have to go down and go down to the cabin and get my hat this time. I'm not that good. I can't see the mules from here, but I know they're down there. We're gonna go over to the side so we can see them.
I guess they make these rocks purposely not level.
Where there's a will, there's a way. A guy earlier. Oh, there he is.
Look at you, got a tripod and everything, man. Look at that. That's cool.
This guy's standing on the railing.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get a big no-no on that one.
No, it's been there for over an hour.
Oh shit.
Up there.
I think they understand.
Yeah.
That's a fall risk. Sure.
Mediocre at best.
All right, I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna go show the people
Yep,
a
leave
view
your stuff
from the
there.
side.
You're good.
Yeah, we are.
All right, we're gonna go take another look. So we can see the mules. Let me take it for you.
Thank you.
Trying to get a good one.
I'm good. Put on
You
the
sure?
windpipe.
There we go.
Not Columbia. And coffee.
Excuse me, lady in red.
It's okay. No problem.
Can you scoot just a little bit? Yeah, I want to get the lock in there for you.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you.
Can't really get much with that thing in the way. You're welcome. All right. Let's go see the mules on the side. Let me see what we see from this vantage point first before I go over there. Ooh, it's shade over here. Yeah, no, it's the angle that I'm at. But yeah, you can see the guy walking down there. All right, if you are just joining, I am on Carnival Spirit repositioning cruise from Miami to Seattle and going through the Panama Canal right now. There are 6 locks, 3 at this first stop. We're gonna go through the Gatun Lake. I'm learning stuff. Gatun, and then there's gonna be 1 lock. Then we're gonna go scoot up some more. Then there's gonna be 2 more locks, and then we're gonna be in the Pacific Ocean. So I'm going over to this side here so I can see the excuse me, can I scooch in? Thank you. See if we can see the mule from this angle. No, still can't see the mule. They're down there somewhere. Oh yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna see it better than me because my pole is very long and I'm gonna throw it out. Like, no, it's my phone. I was gonna stretch it out, but no. I need my phone, and I would be over the water. Wait, what's happening?
How can you forget to put sunscreen on? You're fine.
Orientation is locked. Rotate your device back. All right, sorry. Okay, let's hear what he says.
Well, the left in front of us is now at the lake level. And very shortly, the water from the middle chamber is going to be transferred to the lower chamber for the lift in our upper vessel, 27 feet. And you can also see on the far side the clipper Wilma. It's also a tanker in ballast. She's going to be on her way down very shortly. So this way you can see by having both vessels transiting simultaneously, we operate simultaneously across the entire Panama Canal. We have certain restrictions in the front, of course, for the larger ships for security reasons. But right now we are inside the lower lock chamber. The gates are about to be closing, and very shortly, 26 million gallons of water is going to be transferred from the middle into the lower lock chamber for the lifting of this vessel. All by gravity force. No pumping whatsoever. And again, the white building on top of the center wall is the control house. And inside the control house, we have a control board designed, built, and installed by GE from 1910. It's a replica of the locks. So whatever happens on the outside can be seen on the control board. And the reason why we have two control tower operators, because the two lanes are totally independent. So very shortly we want to be up. You can see that the towing locomotives are placed into a braking position.
27 feet. Okay, so that is what we hear when we're by the speaker. But when I'm up front and actually showing you what's going on, we can't really hear that. It kind of sounds like the teacher on Charlie Brown, somebody said, on Peanuts. And plus, everybody's over here chatting, so you're hearing all the chatter in the background. But here's the clipper Wilma he was talking about. Turn around thing. Here, no. All right, so we are officially stopped, and this guy is on the gate.
Yeah, we go.
I'm liking the little ships more and more.
Yeah, don't go on a big one.
Hi. Excuse me, can I have a seat?
This is her place. We were saving it for you.
Thank you. My feet started hurting.
I
got to sit. Yeah, thanks. I can't stand for long, so.
Oh, is that your traveling seat?
It's my traveling chair, yeah.
Very cool.
So, yeah. Want to see how this water's gonna?
Is it? What is it? Fold into like a little saucer?
It's a collapsible camping chair. Yeah, and it folds into a little saucer. Small, fits in my backpack and everything. It's very light.
Very cool.
Yeah, and it's adjustable, so I can, make it smaller, like a little table to put my breakfast on. Oh, there's one of the mules.
Yep.
And there's the other one over there. Or I can have it like this, or just flat in my bag. And it's only $20 on Amazon. They have lots of different colors.
I might have to get me a pink one.
Feel like they do have pink.
Yeah.
They have a purple one too, but they were out of stock when I ordered. Purple's my favorite color.
Oh, okay.
This thing won't open. Sorry, y'all, if you're watching. What do you call it?
Are you doing a live feed?
I am doing a live.
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. They're supposed to be hearing what I hear, and us conversating is a part of what.
I'll start talking dirty now.
Uh-oh, watch out. Yeah,
you do.
Yeah.
And
You just invited bad behavior.
I had a guest narrator earlier, and he was making up half the stuff. So these people have heard lots of different things. Purple is one of my favorite colors. Yep, so I can hear everything we're saying. Let's see. Yeah, that's cool. Have people crowded around at work watching customers work. Oh wow. Hey people. This is incredible. I was kind of hoping for something like really exciting, like all the water just starts gushing down into the smaller one.
Way up so it's empty.
We were told at some point it feels like you're elevated, like you're suspended. So.
Oh really?
Right.
Only one layer. Not yet.
Trying to get this at the right angle.
How many people are listening to?
Right now, 113.
And where are you from?
I'm from nowhere. I live on cruise ships.
Do you really? You're one of those? Seriously?
I'm one of those, seriously.
Okay. No, we've met a couple on our last cruise.
Oh, yeah.
They're in their 80s and they're retirees from the movie industry.
Oh, wow.
And she did hair and makeup for Barbara Eden on I Dream of
No
Jeannie.
way. Yeah, I know who that
And
is.
she had she was an Emmy hair, makeup and hairdresser for Barbara Eden. So we met them in Mazatlan.
That's my favorite place.
Yep, but they cruise 3 weeks out of the month, and then they go home to Arizona for a month for doctor's visits and what have you. But they literally live on cruise ships for 3 weeks a month.
Okay, so they're a little different than me in that sense. I actually sold my house and quit my job and everything, and I just. This is my home.
Really?
Yeah, and I just
You
go to
stay
different
on
ships.
this ship?
No, I go to different ships.
Okay.
So before this, I was on Carnival Magic for a couple of sailors and Carnival Dream.
Okay.
I'm going on another one. Look at the doggone rain coming back. I don't think we're leaving though.
Yeah, but it's cheaper than rent.
In some places, yes. I do it for $2,000 a month. So.
Oh, that's cool. Now we could do it like on all of our stuff. We typically get a suite and we have all drinks and crits and everything.
I got big money problems.
And yeah, but each cruise is typically for the both of us about $400.
What?
What? And we booked.
Y'all hear that?
We booked a European cruise.
She getting sweets for that amount.
Yeah, and they give us $5,000 in casino credit.
Oh wow!
On top of it.
So to start, y'all probably played more. We got more points in the casino than
a
I
lot.
got.
Yes, we spend a lot of money in the casino, but like we booked a 2026 cruise in Europe. And we go to Turkey, 3 ports of call in Greece, and then we go to Pompeii.
Oh, okay.
And we have suites. Again, we get $5,000. And the cost of that cruise was $420.
So is it onboard credit or is it free play?
Free play. Okay. And then we get $500 onboard credit.
Okay. All right.
And then they deliver gifts to our room every day.
The onboard credit that I'm used to. So. $100, you can go put that in the machine, cash it out, go to the machine, get the cash and stick it in your pocket. The free play, and I'm repeating this for the people online, the free play, you actually have to play in the machine. But with, no matter what it is, $50, $1,000, $5,000, you're probably going to get most of that or more back on the machine.
Whatever you win,
yeah, and
it's
if you
yours.
Calculate, I'm going to play $1, and that's going to be X amount of spins.
Correct.
And once those X amount of spins, if you still got $4,000, you can cash out that $4,000.
No, you can't.
No,
So,
after the free play is
after
spent.
the free play
Yes,
is done.
you
Yes,
can.
yes, that is
you
correct.
can. Yes.
That is correct.
Yeah, I
and then
I get free play on Royal Caribbean. I don't get free play on Carnival. Not
so
yet.
we strictly cruise with Carnival. And then as we gamble, we'll get free steakhouse dinners. Yesterday I got a free facial and a pedicure.
Nice.
So, but they treat us good.
Very. I think so. And that's one thing I like about Carnival is it doesn't matter if you're on the high end or the low end, they treat everybody really
Exactly.
good.
They call you very important, fun people.
Let's see here. The other Deborah, that other Deborah. This will probably be the only way I'll ever be able to see this. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm glad I could bring it to you. Now I can say I went to Panama Canal on my day off. I mean, prove you wrong, right? It's cheaper, especially if it includes food. Yep. Say the name of your channel, please. Say the name of my channel. It doesn't show? It should show.
Or maybe we just.
Oh, you're talking about somebody else. My channel is PovertyToParadise. I don't know if you're talking to somebody else.
We're
But
leveling out the
if you're
water
on here,
right
it
now.
should say PovertyToParadise.
Okay.
This
Oh,
is
yeah, look,
exciting. We don't get
Yeah.
to do this
Yeah.
on a Thursday. The ship is coming down from the higher level. Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
see where it says that we're feeling like we're suspended now compared to that one because they're going
Oh,
down.
yeah.
And then we're suspending up.
I
We're going
actually, it could just be my imagination. It could be my imagination, but I feel like I'm in a very slow elevator that's going up.
Eventually.
Really too? Okay.
It's a cool us off. Yeah. Typically I melt when it rains, but I don't think so today. I'm like sugar.
Yeah, we got like 3 of them. I don't think there's anything on the side of the lake. I don't know.
That's a lake. You get the exact opposite of this on the other end of the lake.
Oh yeah, we got
Oh,
one
okay.
more and we'll be the same height as that lake up there. We couldn't even see the lake before. Now we can see it. All right, so another heads up. I might have to leave you because it's starting to rain. If it pours, then the stream is going to mess up anyway, and you won't be able to see anything. And of course, I don't need to catch cold and get sick on a cruise ship, so I'm gonna have to get out the rain. It's
They
just
got doctors on board too.
No, I've
Don't
seen
forget,
them.
they got doctors on board
I've been doing
too.
this for a year. I've been to the doctors a few times, but I still don't want to be sick.
They do your laundry, they feed you, they fix you up.
Yeah, I've had to go to them at least twice. And I almost had to go a few days ago when I was on Magic. I was holding this and not watching what I was doing.
Oh, shoot.
And it was a
Boogered
step
up your knee.
about this right here. Yeah, and it just felt like it hurt it. When I got back to the room, I'm like, oh, you need to cover that up.
Did you have to have stitches?
No, it's not that
No.
bad.
Oh,
It's
good
not that
grief.
bad. But
Well, our last cruise, my husband broke his tibia.
ooh, ouch.
On one of the excursions, we were
All right,
snorkeling.
all right. I'm gonna pass out if you talking like that. I can't even look at my own leg. I definitely can't hear like that. Look, there's another ship right there in the queue, like waiting to come on behind that Clipper
Yeah,
Wilma.
that's a cruise ship. This is
That
like
one's a
working
cruise?
ship.
Okay.
Yeah. This Clipper's a working vessel.
And they said in the seminar how much it costs for each ship to go through. I don't know if he was making that up, but it said something like 150 grand.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
So,
They charge U.S. ships to go more,
yeah.
The cruise ships, yeah.
and we don't have a U.S. flag on this one, so we're going to be about 150,000. We're a little bit larger than most, so we'll be probably in the 200.
So if we had a U.S. flag, what
They
difference
would
would
charge us 400 or 500.
No shit.
No, seriously.
Wow.
That's why Trump is trying to get the Panama Canal, so we don't have to pay so much.
Rip us
All right, y'all close your ears because we don't talk politics on this channel. Close your ears.
No, we're just saying the difference in cost.
Now, see that boat right there? See the sign on the back says no smoking really, really big?
Yeah.
Look on the side of it. It says LPG, liquid propane gas. You don't want to be smoking there.
No. You go
That gets a
kaboom.
boom.
Kaboom in a big way.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's what all
Guessing
those
pipes.
yeah, liquid gas that they're transporting.
It's an oxymoron, liquid gas. All right, let me see what got in the comments here. Other shippers coming down from the higher level. This is exciting. Say the name of your channel, Poverty to Paradise. Thank you, Ted. I appreciate the financial support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's cheaper.
guys in pink shirts?
Pink shirts.
Yes, yeah, on the walkway.
Those are Carnival photographers.
Oh, he does have a camera on. Wow.
So this isn't your first time through the Panama Canal?
They're photographers
It
on
is your
both
first time?
sides.
Oh, cool. Ours as well.
He paid better attention in the seminar than we did. I'm lifting it because our new friend here just told me that the guys in the pink on both sides of the ship, well, they're in front of the ship too, are Carnival photographers.
They also have to wear hard hats and life vests.
That makes sense. Now, how did you know that those were Carnival photographers?
They're wearing the pink shirts.
Yeah.
Have you seen any photographer out here not wearing a pink shirt? You just put two and two together.
Oh my gosh.
So you just figured it out, is what you're saying?
Yeah, by
it
deduction,
wasn't in the
you know.
class. I wasn't even paying attention down there.
Well, the displacement of that.
Oh, it felt like we were moving, but it's not. It's because, look, that ship is moving forward. And it's actually going pretty quick. I'll show you a better vantage than I got. If you look over there, it says, let me see if I can see. I can't really see anything. It says Canal de Panama, and then there's a big sign over there too. He has a nice camera. I think we're gonna zoom in. Yes? We are almost as high as the other lock now.
See the little ladder go down?
Oh yeah, the ladder's going down.
Okay, they've dropped the handrail.
Yes.
So they're fixing to open here.
Oh, here it's opening. Oh, I got a video of that.
Somebody's happy.
All right, now the lock is opening. Very cool. The other ship, which is full of liquid
There's too
propane, and I
much
hope they go away real soon. But now we're getting ready to enter into the second lock.
Our existing policy and operations, they remain the same, and that each one of our constituents have the right to choose to stay or move to another place.
So I guess with the gravity, they are. I don't know. I'm trying to figure. The science is not working. I'm not as young as I used to be, but I used to love science. But he said that this is all done through gravity. So I'm thinking that they're repurposing the water from both oceans, well, the Caribbean Sea on this side, which is part of the Atlantic, right? And the Pacific. But so water is coming out of the Gatun. Gravity is bringing it down into these locks. Down, down, down through the 3 locks over to the Caribbean Sea. And I don't know, I'm thinking too hard. It's not that serious.
Fresh load of mules coming out of that building over there from the other side.
That other ship that was ahead of us is gone. And now you see the teal. You know what cruise line that is with the W?
No, not with the W.
Oh, there's the mule. Let me see if you can get a better view from here. So there's the mule. It's hard to see with the glare. That's the mule right there. Canal de Panama and something de Gatun. Can't see that word.
Oh, on the far left?
Yeah, you see it?
I see it. I can't
SA,
read it.
something SAS. You gotta sit down again.
When do you think they're hot, Rod? Yeah.
It's worth the trip.
Oh, now we're moving.
All right, sorry, I gotta open this up again. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Alright, sorry, had to fix the tripod. Alright, and we're back. Tilt it a little. My phone is super hot. And we're at 41%. Alright, well, I'm sitting. Let me read your comments again.
Years of technology.
Hoping to go through the locks one day. Yeah, it's super cool. Raining over in New York. 5,000 free play. Yeah. How much do they spend in the casino? I was thinking the same thing. I don't think you should ask that. Maybe I will. I'm gonna say y'all asking. So, you don't have to answer, but someone is asking 5,000 free play. Wow, wonder how much she spends in the casino to get that kind of free play. Should we share that or nah? We keep that to
No, let them know.
ourselves.
About 20 to 30 grand.
20 to 30 grand. There you go. And that's per cruise? Sometimes you come back with some of it and sometimes you don't.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yes.
We get about, I don't know, 10 offers a year, just based on one cruise.
Yeah, and you're getting the suite offers, not the little interior cabins.
Right. Oh no, we get the big suites.
The sweet suites. So it's worth it.
It is, because if we book the cruise without the comps, it would be about $15,000
for the type of rum that you get and all the stuff that you're getting
Yes.
with it. Gotcha. So different strokes for different folks. We understand. Too bad there isn't an indoor place to view. There might be. I just didn't check it out.
You're hot, huh?
I was wondering same thing, Ginger. Uh-oh, they're coming to make another announcement. Let me hear what he's saying.
So the honeymoon isn't over.
Are y'all newly married?
No, we've been married almost 25 years.
Oh,
So
that's so
we always
sweet.
kiss each other when we leave and stuff. And the other morning, he was leaving the room and he didn't kiss me. I go, "What? Is the honeymoon over? Are you kidding me?"
That's a trip. I'm Linnell, by the way. What's your
Lynette,
name?
I'm Rhonda.
Linnell.
Linnell, as in help me, Rhonda. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Rhonda. Our trip.
So let's get this show on the road.
Alrighty. It's poor here in Kentucky too. Okay, so I won't complain then. I won't complain. It could be on land raining, it could be on the water raining, but the rain has stopped and the sun is back out again. We got storms here in Cincinnati last night. Thank you. Safe travels. Thank you. Panama gets 10 feet of rain a year. File this away. There are good doctors in the pharmacies in Costa Rica. Cozumel used to be $30 to see them about a year ago. Emerald Princess paid 500 grand. Wow. I need to move my seat. What is that? Oh, a dragonfly. All right. I need to move my seat, girlfriend. I don't know what you mean by that. Move my seat. Enjoying the live. Thank you. You're welcome. The payment for cruise ships is per bed, whether they're occupied or not. Oh, okay. That $5 will buy one spin on the slots.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll see you later,
Good luck
Rhonda.
on all your cruises.
Thank you. You too. Enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't you make a poster, Linnell? A poster? I put a post up about the different locks and the times that we're supposed to go through them, if that's what you mean. They're taking pics of people's posters to sell more pictures. Wait, what? I don't know what that means. Whew, I need some water.
Water in and lift us up until the mules, they call them mules on each side. Yeah, this is not the ship we were on.
Okay, I had 2 cold bottles of water, and it looks like I went through them all. I'm gonna go inside in a minute to get some more water. But in the meantime, I have a banana. Let's see.
Okay.
What happened? Making money from all angles. What ship are you on, and what exactly is going on? So I don't know how far this is in, but for anybody who just came, I'm Linnell and I live on cruise ships. I am on Carnival Spirit. It is a repositioning cruise. We left Miami and it's going to take 15 days to get to Seattle. Spirit left Barcelona for dry dock. They had some repairs done. Went to Miami, that's where I got on. A lot of people are doing back-to-back, so they came from Barcelona. And we have 3 stops. We stopped already in Cartagena, Colombia. We're going to stop in Punta Arenas, Costa Rica, and we're going to go to Cabo San Lucas. Right now we are in the middle of the Panama Canal at the first set of locks. There are 6 locks total. This area here, I forgot the name of it, but I put a post with all the names of the locks and areas and what time the ships are supposed to go through each one. The time that I posted in the poll is Eastern Standard Time, but you can look on the picture and it's Central Standard Time. So based on where you're at, what time it's going through. But this is the first set of 3 locks, and it's called the Gatun, G-A-T-U-N. Not sure, but if you can see it, but it's on that building right at the top there. So we are leaving from the Caribbean Atlantic side and going towards the Pacific side. And the Gatun Lake is a man-made lake. I don't know how many gallons, you can Google search it, but it is higher than sea level for the Atlantic and the Pacific. So as we go through these 3 locks, and we're in the middle of the second one right now, you can see how that lock there is full of water and level with the Gatun Lake. Once we get all the way into this lock, they're going to close the back gate. They're going to pour some of that water into this lock to lift us up. Once we are even with that lock right there, the mules, which are like little robots on the side of the ship, are going to help guide us through. They actually had a pilot, not the captain of the ship, or not the, what they call it, navigators, drivers, whatever. Not those cruise ship crew, but there's an actual pilot who gets on the ship and drives it through. And the mules are on both sides, and there's a dispute about if they're just pulling, if the ship goes too far to one side, or if they're actually pulling the ship. It doesn't really matter. They are there, and it's pretty cool to watch, and the cables are attached from the ship to those mules. So again, we're getting ready to be lifted up by that water from gravity. That water is going to be pushed into this lock here, and we are going to be even with it, pushed in there, and then once we get into that one, we're going to go over to the other side and come out on the Pacific Ocean side of it. And if I didn't mention, I'm on Carnival Spirit. There are several cruise ships that go through here and other kinds of ships too. It's my understanding that that is a cruise ship right there. I don't know, someone just mentioned it. I don't know the name of that cruise line or anything like that, or if it's just a private cruise, I don't know. But yeah, we're right now we are in the Panama Canal. And I am on the top deck, deck 11 by the
We sit part of its manufacturing down.
where am I? The mini golf.
Which one?
Opening the locks. This is great. Where's this? Panama
It's a
Canal,
Lexicor.
Panama.
It's a,
Wi-Fi start to break up when you move. Okay. Let me know if the Wi-Fi is still good or not.
Went there for a few days.
If it does not, if it starts breaking up, then I'll move again.
Stayed in El Paso.
Canal is powered by rain. Yes, they did say that. That fills up the lakes.
Yeah, well,
Yep, someone did say that. And there's some dam somewhere. I didn't see it, but it's out there somewhere. I don't know if you need binoculars or if it's close enough to see, and I just didn't look that way.
Suburb of San Antonio.
One thing you should never have to do on a cruise is think too hard. The newer ships are running on LPG, so you will see more ships with big round tanks on them containing liquid propane gas. That was the biggest draw for new logs transporting LPG. Windstar, I wonder. Someone look it up. Look up Windstar. Maybe I already did and I just didn't get to that comment. And see if you see that W symbol. Can y'all see it? Let me zoom in and zoom back out. There's the symbol. All right, let me zoom back out. And my phone is super hot, so hopefully it doesn't conk out on me. But I also have it attached to a, what do you call it? Wireless, portable charger. So I do still have some power. Where's the Panama Canal? In Panama. TJ. Did they tell you how long the total transit through the canal will take? Yes, and I don't remember. I just say all day. But if you come out of the live and go over to my post, I posted a poll of what time people would want to see me go live, which the consensus was the first one and the second one. The last one had the most votes for, and then this one here had the second most. So I'm probably just going to do it all day. We'll see how long my phone lasts. But if this doesn't last till we get out of the, hopefully my phone lasts until we get out of these 3 locks. And then I'm going to go and do whatever I need to do. And let my phone rest and cool down and all that good stuff. And my GoPro too, because I did take some footage with the GoPro. And then I'll come back for the second one. But they probably told us they did tell us how long the transit is. I just don't have that in front of me. It's all on my phone, and I can't come out of the live to pull that up. But basically, from 8 o'clock this morning or 7:30 this morning or whatever it was, till sometime late tonight, 7, 8 p.m., I don't know. The newest, biggest ships won't even fit through the new locks. That is correct. It's in Panama. Panama Canal is in Panama. I was too busy laughing to respond. So you got it to eat at 20 to 30 grand. Ask them if they want to adopt. They left already. Y'all, it's people out here that got money, okay? A lot of people out here on cruise ships that got money. I don't think nobody out here doing this on no $2,000 a month, so. But yeah. And that's not even a lot to some people, you know? He said no, but said yes to sharing the amount they spend in the casino. I'm back just in time. The only people who take these 2-week cruises are rich, so I'm not surprised. Well, I'm on it, so, and I definitely ain't rich. And I've actually met quite a few people on here who, I don't know how much money they got, but I doubt if they're rich. I met at least 2 people who are budding content creators And one of them is here on a deal. I'm not sure about the other one, but you'll probably see them in my regular video about Carnival Spirit. One is Miss Katarina and one is Alex. But yeah, everybody on the ship don't have money. It's not only rich people. Someone said that I'm yesterday that I'm doing things out of the box. Listen, we gotta move that box. There's no box. Just throw the box away. Give it to the grandkids to play with. No more box. Don't just assume that everybody who's on a 2-week cruise is rich, because, as I said, I'm not. The two people that I mentioned are not. I've met some other people who I know they are not rich by any means. And rich is relative, right? So some people will say I'm rich, which blessed and highly favored, but blessed Thursday. Thank you. Hello, chat. Thank you, Keisha. H. Good morning, everyone. My hubby's ship is heading back to dry dock in Sicily. He flies home from Gibraltar if it's not too windy. My brother's been to Gibraltar, and I know I'm gonna sail through there, but I don't know if I'm actually stopping there one of these days. If you're in the membership, you know what I'm talking about. You're overseas, that's why I had no idea what was going on and or where you were. Is this normal for all cruise ships over there? I'm from Australia. Yeah, so if you look at the map, if you're gonna get from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean, you got 3 choices. Go all the way around South America, go all the way around North America, or go through the Panama Canal. You probably have at least 2 pilots. That's what I said, because wait, your captain does all the driving. They just tell him settings to use, basically. No, that's not what I heard. So during the seminar, oh, the other ship is coming through too. Oh, we're already at the top and we're moving through. Is the gate open? Oh no, we're not at the top yet. Okay. No, during the seminar, they said our captain gets out of the way. I don't know what out of the way means, but I'm paraphrasing. But yeah, he gets out of the way. They actually sit in the seat and guide the ship, the pilots. And there was at least 2, because we stopped one time and he said something about so-and-so was getting on. And then about 20 minutes later, we stopped another time and they said the pilot is getting on. So, and I want to say during the seminar, they said a total of 3 pilots are required to be on. 3. Again, I'm regurgitating something I heard in the seminar 2 days ago, so I might be wrong. And so I apologize, but that's what I remember them saying. This is the largest man-made canal in the world. Is it larger than the Suez? I don't know. The ships go through the canal. This is normal. What's the time frame to get from one end to the other? I just mentioned that. It's on the post. We learn something new every day after this live stream. Listen to the Panama Canal. The mules don't pull the ship. There's a debate about that, because in the seminar they said that they actually pull it, and somebody else said they actually pull it, and somebody else said nope. What you just said, they just pull it to the side if it starts going too far to one side or the other. I don't know. I don't really care. It's fun. Is it warm in Panama today? It was 82, and now it's 78. And this guy is talking, and I get nothing he said. He's giving out some facts about people that had to be evacuated and other stuff. Okay, so that water that you're seeing is not on my phone. It's actually on this thing in front of me. So I can't do anything about that. Hi, Jake Russell. A lot of times the relocation cruises are a little less expensive because they're on their way, sometimes fewer ports. Hey, Cheryl. I feel like people who cruise have made that decision with their finances. Some people choose to spend on other things, but people on the cruises chose cruises. I've cruised for 2 weeks. I'm not rich. There you go. And now you're rich in spirit and life experience. Definitely in lots of things, but definitely in spirit. Getting there in life experiences. Getting there. For fly. Oh. I meant on a ship, but yeah. Well, you could fly, you could walk, you could do a lot of things, but I meant on the cruise, other cruise ship. Other Deborah. I love to do relocation cruise. So interesting. Ted, I did a 14-day. Y'all, we not gonna make it, I don't think. I'm trying, but this water's coming down hard now. No, I'm just saying the water's coming down hard. 14-day from Tampa to Baltimore, and then just drove home. Best cruise I ever took. You're right, these cruises are not as expensive as I thought. Suez Canal is longer. 51 for Panama, Suez 120. There you go. Were there any excursions offered while going through the canal? No. You can sometimes get off the ship and see a little country. Now, somebody on here earlier said they do that for partials, but not for full transit. So I guess this is a full transit. But no, we cannot get off the ship. There's no stopping and there's no excursion. This is on my bucket list now. I've been watching for 2 hours and enjoy the live. Yay! Yay, Miss Catherine. Suez has more capacity also. Yep. I figured it's my. Oh! You feel that? You feel that? All right, Muse, what y'all doing? There's a tug of the ship. You feel it hitting the wall and bouncing back. Okay, it didn't do that in the first lot, but now we know.
No, they only see the sun.
I mean, it's not like we're going so fast we're going to crack a hole in the ship, but still.
Yeah, but you don't see the operation.
All right, I'm going to let you see that I'm getting soaked. It's only drizzling, but still. I'm getting soaked. I'm okay though. I'm okay. I feel like I'm just, I don't know, like standing on the side of a waterfall kind of getting wet, but I'm not under the waterfall, so it's not a gusher right now. Yeah, that guy was spewing some facts, but I couldn't hear nothing he was saying, so I can't even share it with you. Let me know if the live stream starts to get blurry. You're on the West Coast now, earthquake. It is a rainforest. Hello, Kentucky. Yes, a rainforest, but during the dry season, it's supposed to be dry right now.
Almost. You see the wood at the bottom of the boat should be almost free.
Trying to stream at least till we get to the last lock. Let me lift it so you can see where we're at. All right, I didn't even notice that the name of that ship came up. Someone said that's a cruise ship, but that don't look like no cruise ship. Wallenius Wilhelmsen. But that ain't no cruise ship. That is not a cruise ship. I don't know who said that, but he called it a donkey. You call it a donkey?
Yes, it's a mule.
A mule.
It's not a donkey, it's a mule. I'm looking for an animal.
Same thing.
You got a whole nother animal in there.
Have a zoo.
Look at the lighthouse. There's a lighthouse over there. All right, I'm gonna shut up for a minute and sit down on my blue chair and put this up where you can get a better view. Hang on. Hang on, I'm gonna give you a better view in just a sec. Let me clean the lens a little bit. Get some of the rainwater off. Alright, let me tighten this because it's rotating. Why are you rotating, baby? Alright, now I'm gonna lift this up so y'all can see better. Actually threw it. Okay. Thank you. I'm the one that was leaving there because I didn't know I dropped it. Oh. No, I threw it there. Thank you.
See the water went down? The next lock went down. So you see how the water went down?
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even notice that. Wow. Yeah. All right, I'm lowering the phone back to me so you can hear what she just said that I didn't even notice. When you look at this lock that we're about to get into, the water has already, you probably already noticed this, but I'm just saying it for anybody who didn't notice. But the water level is down now. It was even with the lake, and now that water's down. Some of that water's came over in hours, and now it's we're going to be level with it, and then we're going to go in, and the water's going to lift back up. So I'm going to push the camera back up where you can see it better, but you won't be able to hear me because I'm sitting down. Doing that for over an hour. Doing that for over an hour. The crew has come down. He's fine. He's safe.
Oh.
The first set of locks. This is the third one of the fourth of the two sets. The third one of the first set. not in a hurry to get to Seattle, are we?
Yes, my husband wants to see his dog already. This is his dog.
We may have to get out of Costa Rica and fly home.
You'll have to. His choice.
Oh, that's about it.
Wait, can you go on that?
You can see the weather was higher. And we were going to go fine. And that's about it. Somebody else can do a lot.
And we're moving forward. And we're moving forward.
That's it. The show's over. Another 8
Around to
hours.
me.
Let's see what we got here.
What? Car carrier. He was right. That's what he was specified.
Oh, really? Okay, I don't know if y'all heard that, but someone is saying that this is a car carrier. This ship here is a car carrier. All right, I think I am going to head down now, but I am going to try to end this stream on, oh look, there's a spectator area. People want to come and watch. I'm going to try to end this one on, if my phone holds out, at a better view, and I see that there's some empty spots down there. So I'm going to grab my blue chair and my gray bag and walk down there, and then we'll probably be at the end by the time I get there, but I'm gonna see if I can get there quick. See if I can give you a better vantage point, view. Quiet up here now. Is it lunchtime? Where is everybody? Did y'all go back to their room and take a nap? It's only 10:50.
I'm talking to myself. Look at these two gentlemen. Well, oh, you brought your own chair.
Yes, I have my own chair. Now let's see if I can. Look, she got the whole pool to herself. Everybody watching the Panama Canal, and she over here swimming. She said, y'all can have that. Okay, this is where everybody at. All right, let's see if we can get a closer view before we pass it. And if I can, maybe with the second stream later tonight. I don't know if it'll be dark out or not. Probably not. I'm gonna try and come out here. Here's the little viewing area if you ever come here on land. Little spot you can take a picture with the Gatun sign. I'm gonna watch my step. See if somebody will let me squeeze in. Here's a little spot.
Yeah, same here.
Let's see, I think you'll be able to see. Make sure the lens are clean.
Boy, wasted no time dropping him down for you.
All right, so for anybody who just joined us, we are in the Panama Canal right now. There are 6 locks. 3 locks are in the first set of locks, and we are leaving the Caribbean Sea, entering into the Gatun Lake, which is a man-made lake. The 3 locks, we go in one, they add water in via gravity. It pushes the ship up, they move it to the next lock, close the gate, and then add water to that one via gravity and push it through to the next one. So we're at the 3rd one. And what you see ahead of us is the actual lake. And once we are all the way in this lock, and they will raise us up to the level of the lake, and we'll be in the middle. So we're actually, oh wow, that bird. Whoa. So yeah, I'm on Carnival Spirit, and this is the Panama Canal. So I gotta set the phone down for just a sec while I take a seat. I'm older than I look.
You look really good for your age.
Thank you.
I wasn't sure if it was a stool to sit on or one to stand on.
Yes. Yes.
had to deal with me every day. I already heard part of it.
All right, make sure if there's no issues or anything like that. Screws cruise through. You were so bad. Okay, doesn't look like there's any issues, so I'm gonna raise it back up. I can't see what you see. I'm sitting down and have the camera raised way up, probably about, how long is this stick? About 5 feet?
Oh, no, no.
All right, somebody gave up their spot and went down, so I get to sit a little closer. Just to stay there. Oh, gee, they get to see it from down there.
I think that one opens that way instead of this way.
More of the crew coming out to see. The orange shirts are the excursion teams, and the pink shirts are the photographers. The mint green shirts are housekeeping, and I think the blue shirts are dining staff. I don't remember. Do y'all know if someone's in the mule or they're just electronically
No,
doing?
there's some people
Someone's in there driving it.
Yeah,
Okay.
when we watched on the third floor, you can see from the other side
Mhm.
going through,
Mhm.
and there was an actual operator.
Oh, good, good, good. Probably the next set of locks, I'll go down to the third floor since you mentioned that. Were you not able to see from the third floor, or you just wanted to come up and see a different vantage point?
No, we were on the other side, and after we got all hooked up or whatever, people wanted to take pictures, and we kind of stepped back, and then some people just decided to stay where they were at, so we lost our place.
All right.
So we said we'll go down to the third floor and see what it looked like down there.
Did it feel like the wall was coming up to the third floor, where you wouldn't be able to see anything, or you'd still be above the wall?
We'd still be up above
okay.
the wall.
Okay.
And you could see the 26 feet down and all that. So it was pretty interesting.
Oh, okay.
Here you don't see all of that down there.
The details.
So we got the best of both worlds.
All right.
But we also saw the people that were going back. Because once they're out, they need to go back to bring the new boat in.
Oh, yeah.
And it was, although I was going to say, we could see there was an operator in the wave to him.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's how I know.
Cool. So the next set of locks, I'm gonna go down to the third floor and see it from that vantage point.
Well, by now, you're not going to see anything from the third floor because you're already above that point.
Oh, I should have did it here, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, well. I'm glad you told me that. I didn't think about that way.
Yeah. But once we're at the third level, I said we're going to come up here and see if we can see something more out here, because there's more happening out front.
But we are. Oh, there's an MSC ship. But we are above the Pacific level. So once we're on the third deck, it's going to be lowering us down to
we got
the
two
locks.
more sets of locks to go through.
Yes.
So once the final locks will be at the Pacific side, and they'll lower us back to the ocean side.
Right. So if I'm on the third deck, I'll still see it. It'll just be lowering us instead of raising us. Okay.
Probably the same kind of operation.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. All right, let me pause for the cause and just see if there's any questions or if there's any issues with the stream. All right, welcome to Gatun Lake. Do you know how it's pronounced? Is it Gatun or Gatun or?
I'm sorry?
Do you know how it's pronounced? Is it Gatun or Gatun or Gatun?
Gas is something, but I'm not sure.
Never knew how the cruise uniforms are color coordinated with their roles. Oh yes, I did know that. I just don't know the colors, what goes what. I just read there are 2 sets of locks. Oh yes. There's the schedule.
Gatun.
Can I borrow this for 1 sec?
Certainly.
Someone was asking me how long it takes to get through, and this gentleman has the actual schedule. So this is the actual schedule. Like I said, it's up on the post, but you can see it right here as well. So supposedly starting at 8:30, but I think we got here before 8:30 to 4:30. So a whole work shift. There you go. And this is Central Standard Time, which you see on this map. Not map, schedule. So that's Central Standard Time of what time we're supposed to be going through each one. So we are in the first one. It says 10:20, which it is right now.
Now it's 11 o'clock, so it's taking us a little longer.
All right.
Those are
11 o'clock.
estimated.
Yeah, of course, estimated. All right, so the Gamboa, what is the Gamboa?
That's the Gamboa.
It says we're passing by the Gamboa.
Oh, that's somewhere out there, I don't know.
I don't remember him saying that in the seminar.
I think that's the second set of locks.
No, the Pedro Miguel is the second set of locks, and the Marie Flores is the third set of locks. I don't remember what the Gamboa is. Is that a jungle? I don't know either. I don't remember. He said it, but I don't remember.
What they're talking about here, these Pedro Miguel locks.
Oh yeah, and see for the locks, there's a time frame, whereas that other one is just saying we're going to be passing by it.
How long it estimated
right.
to take to get out.
Right, might be sooner, might be later.
Yeah, see, there's the locks, and then the Mirador Flores is probably the final locks that we're going to go through.
Yes,
and
for sure.
all times are approximate.
Right. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep,
I appreciate that. Alrighty. And we are almost at. Are we?
We should be opening the gates here any minute now.
Yep. Let me see if I can hold this while I read the comments. All is good, but zoom in to the locks.
There we go.
Does that help?
I'm not sure that's the 5th floor or that's the 3rd floor.
And looks like another ship is heading this way. Another ship getting ready to come through. Alright, I think I can stand here while I read the comments. Gambia is a small town. Oh, Gamboa is a small town in Panama on the. I don't know how to say that. Chagres River and near the Panama Canal. Is surrounded by forests and wetlands, home to diverse native birds. Cool, cool, cool. That's helpful. So Gamboa is a small town in Panama. All is good, but zoom in. Only issue we're not there. Aw. Helpful fellow cruiser there, yep. Never knew the cruise, okay. But just where there are 2 sets of locks. Yep, there's actually 3 sets. Operating if one. Oh, yes, the locks. There's extra ones. They said that if, when they built them, that there was an extra gate that we don't actually see in case a ship runs into. Oh, wait.
At the lake level, and they are opening up the double sets of gates that we have in front of us, and we're going to be crossing the lake. And remember, as we clear the locks, the large Gatun Dam is going to be on the starboard side. Remember that this dam was built in 1912. Before the construction of the dam, the waters of the Chagres River that created this lake used to flow down the Chagres River Valley,
that's it right there.
right out into the Caribbean Sea.
Okay, so I'm saying this is the dam.
Backed up the waters of the Chagres River and formed this massive lake. And remember, the lake is it's all man-made, 164 square miles, and it has a shoreline of 1,100 miles.
This is the dam.
5 feet above the 2 oceans. The dam is about 1.5 miles in length. It's a herd dam. And again, I do want to reemphasize that the base of the dam is about 1/2 mile thick. The base of the dam is 1/2 mile thick. So as we clear the locks very shortly, on your starboard side, we're able to take pictures of the large Gatun Dam that also has a 14 gates spillway to control the amount of water that enters the large Gatun Lake. And most of the annual power produced in the canal comes from this large dam that we have on the starboard side.
These people talk too much. Shut up.
That you're about to see in the next few more minutes. So right now we are at the southern level of the canal, 85 feet above the 2 oceans.
85 feet above the 2 oceans. Someone said that they were raising us 85 feet. Good job.
4 years to fill this lake.
4 years to fill the lake. That means the end when the bell goes. All right, where's my power at on this phone?
You know, it would be nice.
Ooh, 26%. Where's my charger?
Put it out at the top of that so you had some.
They did.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, it's on the one time.
Well, I got that, but it doesn't tell you, the 8 feet and 4 years. That kind
If anybody just walked in, I'm on Carnival Spirit. We're going through the last of the first set of locks. There were 3 locks, and this is the 3rd one. It has lifted us up to the Gatun Lake, which is a man-made lake, and is 85 feet above sea level from the Caribbean/Atlantic and from the Pacific. And so now we are just finishing the last set of locks and heading into this man-made lake. Lots of ships in and out today. I think they said it's a total of 35 ships per day, and it takes about 8 to 10 hours per ship to go through from one into the other. I'm up on deck 10 on Carnival Spirit. This is the crew down here, which they have a really good view, right? And then one of the feats that they did in building this canal is that this, I want to say it's Chagres Dam here, which he kept emphasizing the base of it is a half a mile thick. Half a mile thick. It doesn't look like a half a mile thick, unless that's not the dam